Looks like we're back finally. um, yeah, thanks so much everybody for being
Thank,
patient with us. Thank you, Miranda, for
yeah.
your patience as well as our other guests.
Thank you to the person who donated when we went offline. That was we appreciate
No kidding,
it.
no kidding. Yeah, keep those donations coming. I mean, if
Yeah,
you
we
guys want
kind
us just to stop, just keep donating, and once we
yeah.
hit our goal, we can just go home.
Yeah, we can set that too. So we speaking of goals, we passed the prize giveaway, and we're going to do that. But because of we are so far behind right now, we're going to just roll into this game with Miranda because we want to respect her time that we've already wasted hours of.
Yeah.
So let's jump into that, Miranda. If you want to introduce yourself and kind of talk about with Yellow or whatever you want to say.
Sure. So I'm Miranda Linville. I work with Yellow Games, and I'm actually a licensed mental health counselor here in Indiana. And I'm excited to be able to support this. This is obviously a topic that's very near and dear to my heart. And of course, anytime I can incorporate gaming and mental health together, I am a happy camper.
Awesome. Just so everybody knows at home, we like I mentioned, we had some troubles with the audio, and the way we have it set up now, we have everything fixed. Hopefully for good. Hopefully, it's less time we have to deal with that. But the way that I had to fix things, Josh can't actually hear Miranda, so Miranda can hear Josh, and you guys can all hear Miranda, and you guys can hear Josh. But those two
Miranda got the
people,
short end of the stick. 'Cause the good thing would be Miranda doesn't have to listen to me.
yeah. If there was some way to reverse that,
Yeah.
but yeah. So we are going to be playing King of Tokyo, and it's a game that I haven't. I have played the original version once. It was a long time ago. I don't remember it at all. The Dark Edition, I remember looking at. It looks awesome. Looks really cool. And I remember saying, I really want to play that. Josh, you know this version well.
I do. So I'm going to tell a funny story about Miranda and I because we were doing an event for Yellow a long time ago. Because I call myself a board game mercenary. So any company out there that needs somebody to come and sit and play their games and wants to offer no money, I'm your guy. So they Miranda reached out to me and we were doing an event at Saltier and said, come play some games. And King of Tokyo, I'd never played, and King of Tokyo's been out forever, and I'd never played it. And I said, you know what? I missed it. I just missed it, and so that's that. I'm not ever gonna play it because I missed it. Then Yellow does what they do. They throw me this amazing curveball, and they're like, hey, here's this Dark Edition limited print, and they know that I'm a sucker for anything like limited print. So this is actually my second copy of this game. I gave one away. I do that. I buy games, and then I'm like, it's so great. And then I play a game with somebody, and they like it, and I'm like, here, take it. I'll buy another one. So this is my second copy of Dark Edition, but it is fantastic, and now I know why everyone else loved it so much, and I was a fool. So you want me to kind of jump in, or Miranda? What do you think as far as like rules, or just I mean, I know we probably ran for hours for the rules video that I did. That was mind numbing. Or we can just jump in and go. I'm fine with whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if you've played King of Tokyo before, you can figure out the basis of this game. In this game, it's a little darker. We brought back Cyber Bunny, which I know, Cyber Kitty, sorry, and a lot of people were excited about that. Um, this has an extra component to it. It's called the Wickedness Tracker, and we'll get into that when we're playing, but it just adds a little more depth to the basic King of Tokyo game. Today, I'm going to be playing the Kraken.
Great. We have that set up here for you.
Yes, thank you. And just to support me today, I've got Alpha Zombie and Rosie Pony here helping me out. So we can get started.
Awesome. I'm going to be playing as the King because King Kong is one of my favorite movie monsters, and and Josh, you are going to be playing as
Mecha Dragon. So yeah, normally I play as the King or Kraken, and they were chosen, so I'm Mecha Dragon. But honestly, one of the great things, not only the art on this is phenomenal, but all the monsters are great. All of them.
Yeah.
You can't pick normally, there's a color, like I don't want this color or whatever. I would play any one of these in this game. They're awesome.
Yeah, agreed.
Right. Yeah. So like I said, I only played it once, and I played it a long time ago. So, and just for the viewers at home as well, it might be good to go ahead and do kind of an overview of what this game is about and how to play. But not an in-depth rule-by-rule explanation.
You
but
want me to do that, or Miranda, you want to do that?
Miranda, do you want to do that?
No, you should have Josh do
All right.
it.
I'll have Josh.
Okay. All right. So awesome. So basically, the game is set up like this. We're trying to either get to 10 points, or we're trying to be the last monster standing. So the way you do that is if you are in Tokyo, so this spot is in Tokyo. This spot's in Tokyo, but this is only for a 5 and 6 players. We're playing 3. So I'm in Tokyo. If I'm in Tokyo and I do damage to everyone outside of Tokyo. You're outside of Tokyo.
Sure.
Everyone outside of Tokyo does damage to everyone inside of Tokyo, which can be very problematic, especially in a 5 or 6 player game, because if you go in there, you may not come out.
You're really putting your target on your back, yeah.
So, but easiest way to get points is to be in Tokyo.
Sure.
Okay.
It's a king of the hill kind of.
You got it. It's very, very easy to do. The differences in this and the Dark Edition are we have this rage track, which I'll talk about later, and we go up. And then there's some extra these tokens which come in with different cards and different things. Cards I don't see. Oh, the cards are here. The virtual cards. You need 3 of those out.
Great.
3 cards out. So those are power cards that we can buy with these energy. So I tell you what, I'll just go ahead and start if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah.
Fine.
I should mention real quick. What we are actually playing this on is a program called Vorpal Board. It is a way to scan in game components and be able to play. Like Miranda's not here, obviously, with us. Josh and I are playing the physical game, and Miranda is joined. We sent her a link. We actually sent her mini links because we were having some technical difficulties. Yeah, but usually Vorpal Board works very well for me. And when the pandemic hit is around when they first launched the beta, and it was just really a really important way for me to be able to continue gaming. Even before the pandemic, I was excited because I have a lot of friends who live across the country who I'd love to play games with that I never get to. And so Vorpal Board is really has been crucial for that. So the way that works is I have my phone mounted on a mount that they send you, and that's what's streaming the game to Miranda and to what you guys can see. And so the really good thing about that is not only does it stream down, I have it on medium quality setting right now just because we're on Wi-Fi and not wired. But if you hover over the game board, you can actually zoom in. Normally, when you're playing trying to play something on Zoom, it gets really hard to see the finer details. But with Vorpal Board, it has an automatic magnifier so that you can just kind of move around the screen and see what you want to see. Same with the cards. If you hover over the cards, you can kind of read what they do. Miranda, I haven't told you this, but if you click on a card and hit spacebar, it'll actually zoom in on the card and you can read it really well.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So Miranda can move these pieces and these cards. Anything that I've scanned in, she can move.
Yeah.
Did you have something you want to say?
No.
Okay, great. I just didn't know. I also scanned in some of the tokens that are used in this game, so Miranda can actually pick up and move these. Like I said, I don't know how to play, so I don't know what these tokens are used for yet.
This is just the Rage Tracker token, so those would go up the Rage Tracker.
Great. So do I put some on for us?
No, we're on 0 right now.
Okay,
so we'd all be right here. So, but what you can do, these are that's her. These are physical right here.
Gotcha.
And you can drag her piece down, and then that way she can move it.
Okay,
so
great. What's her tentacle?
The tentacle. If you put the tentacle right there,
right
so
there.
Now it looks like all 3 pieces are there.
Yeah.
And
it actually gets a little confusing in real life.
That's not there. But that's there for Miranda to use.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Awesome. All right. So let's and before I take a turn, I want to remind everybody, since we were away for so long, we are here trying to raise money and awareness for Mental Health Month. So that's why we're here. Miranda has offered to share some stories with us as well, as we talked about in the first stream of Color Monster. And I'm going to go ahead and start to roll the dice and resolve. But as I do that, Miranda, if you wouldn't mind kind of sharing is as you had COVID, right? And just kind of what that meant as far as if you had any challenges mental health wise dealing with something that we didn't even know what it did, or what it could do. So
Yeah, so lucky for Josh, he can't hear me. But really, I think for someone who's gone through COVID and come out on the other side of it, I think there's a lot of fear that surrounds the diagnosis of it, having it. So during that time, obviously, it was very scary for myself and my husband, who also had COVID at the same time, about what's going to happen to us. So we actually started planning and talking about our advanced directives during that time, should something happen to us or that we end up in the hospital. So for us, it was a lot of anxiety in addition to being sick for the 2 weeks that we were sick. I think, and then afterwards it was recovery mode, but then still a little bit of apprehension of what are the long-term effects of this disease and what is it going to do to us. So I think, that's part of how it's affected me from a mental health standpoint. I did deal with some brain fog for a significant amount of time, and I was worried that it was going to be long lasting. But it does sound like at this point it has started to ease up. I don't feel like I have to deal with that brain fog still, but I do have some friends who are struggling with the side effects of COVID, and there's a lot of unease that they're experiencing, and they've actually started mental health treatment to help them process this new way of life and how they're dealing with things.
Sure. I mean, I think that is so important. If it wasn't important already before the pandemic, now it's even more important to have those resources available for people. Even more so now, it's because that was the big concern with COVID shutting everything down. Even outside of the people who got it and the people who fell seriously ill, even for the rest of everybody else who thankfully didn't catch it, we still went through this national trauma, right? And it's going to affect people in ways that you don't even realize. And so that's why
and that we've never dealt with before, so we don't know how to process that.
Right, exactly. That's why this is so important. It's one of the biggest reasons why I agreed to do this with Josh is I already believed before all of this that therapy needs to be destigmatized and it needs to be available to as many people as possible. And the pandemic and COVID just amplified that to a huge extent. So, yeah, that's. Is there anything else you wanted to add to that, Miranda or Josh?
No, I mean, I think you're absolutely right. As a country, we're still grounded in fear, and I think it's important for people to realize the long-term effects of that fear on us and how it affects us to this day. Yes, things have eased up, but there's still a lot of uncertainty about the future. And I think it's important for people to understand that it's okay to feel that way if you are struggling with that, and to make sure you're reaching out for help if you are getting to the point where that fear is causing so much distress in your life that you're not able to function. At that point, that's when you should seek help with a professional.
Definitely. Great.
So I'm gonna break down my turn because
Sure.
I took my turn.
Yeah.
And so you guys were all hearing awesome stuff that I'm gonna go back and listen to because
You can't hear it.
no, but I really respect Miranda. All the interactions we've had have always been awesome, and I believe you come from a mental health working background as well. So it was really important for me to get you on here. And then I'm gonna come back to this comment because this comment at the bottom is very important that I need to talk about. So first thing, you get 3 rolls just like Yahtzee, and I rolled 3 1s. Now to get victory points, you have to have triples. So 3 1s is worth 1 victory point. If I had a 4th one, I would get a 2nd victory point.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
If I got 3 3s, it's 3. And then a 2nd or a 4th 3 would be 1 more victory point. So it'd be 4.
Gotcha.
So I took the victory point with these 3. I took 2 energy here with these 2. And then I got this 3, which is completely wasted because I can't use it.
Can't do anything with it.
But I enter Tokyo because it's unoccupied. If Tokyo's unoccupied, you go in. And when you enter Tokyo, you gain 1 point. If you start your turn in Tokyo, you gain 2 points. But you cannot heal in Tokyo.
Sure.
Now, the Dark Edition rule, because I got 3 1s, I go up 2 on the rage track. Once I hit 3, I get to look through these tiles and keep it. It's a bonus that I get through the whole game.
Interesting.
So that's why I went ahead and opted for the 1s to try to jump up that rage track quick.
Gotcha.
So the next turn I'm going to go with around the table, as Miranda is technically sitting on a computer screen in front of me.
Yeah.
So you'd be sitting there. You have the dice up for her, or are we just rolling these?
So I did put the dice in. Miranda, you can try to use it. If you click on that big dice button and you go to the second panel, I put, if you can click on the KOT dark dice.
So is it just do one at a time?
You can actually set it to do multiple, but it actually looks like that might break everything. We might end up just having to roll for her.
That's all right.
Yeah, Miranda, is it all right
Alright.
if we roll for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so
You want me to do it, or?
I don't care.
yeah, go for it.
All right, so we got those.
Oh.
Tell me what to keep.
Here.
She says.
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna come for you, Josh.
Definitely wanna reroll
So
these. I know that for a fact.
yeah, keep the claws
Keep the claws.
Nah.
and keep the energy.
Energy as well. Yeah.
Reroll the
and
other
Heart's not gonna do
two.
any good because
Right,
she's
she's at
full health.
Yeah.
And
Right,
she
yeah.
Past that. Now there's abilities that let you heal past that. So
Sure.
reroll these two, I'm guessing. Okay. She's wanting to smack me out. So those are doing
roll.
no good right now.
Roll,
So
yeah.
throw 'em.
Yeah, roll.
Awesome.
Another claw.
Now,
Nice.
after your third roll, you are forced
You're
to resolve.
Done. Right.
That's
But you
right.
are forced to resolve.
Got it.
So 3 damage
Yep.
to
you.
inside Tokyo. That's me.
Right.
Fantastic. So I take 3. Now here's where the game gets super interesting. I can choose to retreat Tokyo. If I do, she has to go into Tokyo.
Anytime you take damage.
Anytime you take damage, you can choose to retreat.
From a
to
claw.
But you know what?
From a claw.
I'm feeling pretty strong. I'm gonna hold out. I'm holding
What?
Wow.
in. Staying in
alright.
Tokyo.
All right.
My Tokyo.
Hey, that's how you get
Right.
points. Okay, so it's my turn then.
Now it is your turn.
I'm going to roll.
So while you're going, I want to talk about this comment because it says, yeah, it's amazing how we as adults had so many issues, but our children have gone through this as well. It's just amazing how far we've all come. I really want to touch on the children part. As how many times I've heard, oh, their kids, they're resilient. Especially like going through divorce or going through anything. Their kids are resilient, but they're not. They're kids. Like,
Right.
it's...
That's my second roll, so I get one more.
I
Right?
think I don't know, that is really hurts me, especially as personal experience dealing with family court and domestic violence and stuff like that from, you know, friends' experiences and things. It's just not taken seriously, and it's really doing a lot of damage that we're acting like it's not doing. And then to not have the mental health resources available is compounding that damage. So
Definitely.
go ahead, Lex. You've decided to keep a bunch of claws, so you clearly understood this game quickly.
Well, any chance I get to attack you, Josh, I'm going to do it. So.
Oh, you know what? Also, we could have used energy to buy these cards. So there's one
Yeah.
that costs 2 energy.
Oh,
Probably
yeah,
should. If you can zoom in, so I can even see what that was. But to keep
At any time you can buy these.
on your turn.
Oh, on your turn.
On your
So I
turn,
could've,
yeah.
Or she could have.
Did you want to buy that, Miranda? Or are you good?
No, I'm gonna wait until I have more energy.
Sure. All right. Are you going to get out now?
Because
It's up- you up next, though, yeah.
Yeah, but I can't heal in there, and I
Yeah,
have to.
you
get
can't
hit
heal
again
in
to get out.
Tokyo.
So if I get hit for more than 3, I'm out of the game.
Right. Sure. So it's probably time to get out. Huh?
So I'll stay because
Oh!
naturally, that's what we do here.
All right. All right, to get myself to.
Oh my God! All right.
Well, and he also
but
gets
there's
2
not-
additional victory points if
Right.
he makes it around to
If he
his turn.
stays, yeah. What's up?
Yep.
What'd
Did
you say?
She said you get for staying, you get more victory points.
Yeah, I'm gonna
basically.
get 2 because I start my turn. So
Right.
when you start your turn in Tokyo, you get 2. These victory points are gonna do me great when I'm dead.
You're dead.
Okay, so
So
here
can
we
I
go.
can I
Oh, sorry, no, I'll
interject
say that
here?
last.
Yes,
No,
go
okay.
for it, Miranda. I'll let
Okay.
you guys know what you said.
So Josh was talking about how kids are resilient, and yes, kids are resilient, but I think it's important to remember that they experience a lot of what everybody else is experiencing. So I think it's important to acknowledge that they are struggling and that they will have some mental health issues especially if they see their parents struggling.
Yeah.
So I think that's part of the benefit of being able to do board games because it is a good distraction for families. It's a good support to keep kids engaged and not focused on the negative of the world.
Sure. You kind of reiterated that how important, especially board games, I think,
Yes.
is like it's something that you can. I love my channel is virtually analog. I play a lot of video games and board games. I'm not here trying to, say one is better than the other or anything. I think they both have their uses, but in terms of mental health, I think that it's really easy for video games to just become an escape. And board games are an escape too, don't get me wrong. But I
Yeah.
think video games tend, especially if you play a lot of single player ones, it's really easy to kind of tunnel vision into that and just avoid all your problems that way. Now, more and more these days, there's a lot of social video games, which is good as well. But board games especially, require you to make these personal connections while you're playing them. And I think that does a lot of good that people don't really know about because they just don't know what kind of people always assume when we talk about board games, we're talking about Monopoly, which I think is can be detrimental to one's mental health.
I love that game.
But yeah, the game is fine. But I'm just talking about like the experiences of yelling at your siblings and
We zoom on those
causes-
parts
yeah, sure.
while you're talking still.
That's
Yeah, it can be cutthroat for sure.
Anything that lets me get health.
What did I get?
Do we go to 10 points or 20 points, Miranda? I can't even remember.
20.
20. Wow, I was making a mad run for 10.
Yeah, you're not gonna make it. You're gonna die.
Okay, so anyways, I damage everyone
Everyone
outside
else.
of Tokyo, so you both take damage. How you like that?
Oh,
I did get 2 points with this.
Sure.
2 points.
And I went up the Rage Track 1, which let me get a thing that I can use for the rest of my game. So I chose
okay.
Eternal. At the start of your turn, gain 1 health. Would be great if it was at the end of my turn.
Oh, you're gonna need that.
Josh
Yep.
is speed running this game because he knows how behind schedule we are. So he's like, the
I'm trying.
sooner we can lose.
No. I love this game. I'm gonna spend 3 of my 4, and I'm gonna buy that bottom card, I believe.
Oh, sure.
Let me see it one more time.
Yeah,
Let me see the top one more time.
Which one is that?
Yeah, bottom one.
bottom one. All right, so this one will be yours.
Don't speed run. Clearly, you haven't been watching my awesome gaming all day of how awesome I'm doing.
you
You
did
really
really
are
well in
trying to
Arnold.
Hazardly fell into a win.
Yeah, Arnold. Yeah, you did really well in that one. Yeah, you're
but
not out of this yet.
No, in the comment I was talking about, so you said you have both your children in therapy. That's awesome. And I really think that we do family therapy at my house, and it's impactful to me.
All right.
It is.
Have you resolved?
I've resolved.
All right, I'm gonna roll for you, Miranda. All right,
Okay, sounds good.
I'm gonna help
Make
you
it good.
kill Josh here.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I want to keep those for
You got
sure.
2 threes. You want to risk that?
Yeah,
Wait.
go ahead and hang on to the
Did she
threes.
say that?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yes.
You are gonna hang on to the threes.
Yeah.
Great. And roll these 2.
Yeah.
No claws.
Oh, well, that 3 is good for you,
That
right?
3 is good.
Nice.
That's really
Yep.
good.
And then roll this one.
Yes, please.
All right, let's see this claw. Oh
Yes!
no! All right.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
All right. So that's what? How many points?
3.
3.
Oh, 3
I
points.
get
points.
Gotcha.
3 points
I
and then
take
hit Josh for
2
2.
hits of damage, leaving me at 1, and I will be leaving Tokyo.
Oh, I forgot to.
Enjoy.
Wow.
Yeah, put me on in there.
All right.
Perfect. So now I'm at 4 victory points.
Oh, 4 victory points because
So you
you
get one when
entered
I
in.
go in.
That's right.
Yes, and she entered.
Yep.
That's
Okay. Awesome. All right. That's my turn.
we got a new card out. Forgot to replace that. Flamethrower. I love the art on this Dark Edition.
Dude,
it's so good.
phenomenal.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa, whoa, we don't like that.
Josh is not a fan of that card.
Whoa.
All right.
I've got to check it out here.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Good.
Okay.
Oh
let's-
yeah.
It's my turn now.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. You know I'm coming for you, Josh.
Yeah, we gotta knock him out. Roll this one. I hurt myself a little.
Oh, wait. You want to move back?
So,
Yeah,
so
I just want to make
Lex,
sure I can still.
yeah, just put it right there. You're
I
good.
can still see it. On
Yeah,
there.
there's
Lex, one of the rules that you may not know is
Yeah.
if you roll 3 1s,
Yeah.
that helps you move up the wickedness tracker on
Oh,
the
sure. I
side.
think Josh mentioned that. Yeah.
what?
Okay.
If you
yeah.
roll 3 1s, will
Roll-
move me up this
Yeah.
track, right?
Yeah,
3
or
ones and 3 twos.
if you roll 3 2s
All right.
as
I
well.
think I'm gonna go for these.
You should just get 6 threes.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty nice. Pretty nice. I believe.
I think I'm gonna re-roll that. I don't. Well, the card might be nice. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that. One more roll.
You could kill Josh right now if you get that card.
Yeah, I think that's.
You hit her, not me.
I know, but I think I'm gonna buy this card and knock you out. No, I don't need to do that because I don't need to do that because you'll probably kill him. So,
Yeah.
she's telling me to knock you out here.
No.
Yeah.
What is this? A monster alliance? Like,
No,
what-
no,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not gonna knock you out. I'm actually
For
going
now.
to. I'm gonna deal 1 damage to you.
Every time I've ever played this game, I've been out in like that.
Just one
first
to
person.
me?
Yes.
Maybe my strategy is not good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the game. It's clearly not me.
And then I'm gonna gain 1 energy, and I'm gonna spend those 3 energy on this top card, which makes cards cost less.
Oh, that's nice.
That's good.
That way you can kill me cheaper next round.
Yeah.
Is what you want to do.
All right, you need some hearts here, don't you, John?
I would like hearts. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna gain 1. That's my new ability. Remember, guys, you can donate through our link, and you'll be entered into the prizes. Come in and buy anything at Saltier. Part of your purchase today will be donated. Yes.
Oh my gosh, you're so
Oh.
lucky. Maybe I should have bought that card, Homer.
I you should have bought it.
Don't worry about that, Miranda. Don't you worry about what we're doing over here.
So, you know, some other benefits of playing board games is it creates a good distraction. It's a good coping skill for family and friends.
Definitely.
It helps you relax, you know, and really improve your health overall.
Yeah, I feel Josh's mental health improving very much right now.
I know, yeah.
Because I'm playing games, hanging out with people again, and talking. Like, I love it. This is my therapy session. So I gained 2 hearts. I gained 1 energy, and now somebody inside of Tokyo is taking 3.
Oh, snap. You know what that means.
1, 2. Oops. Let's go this way. 1, 2.
You're going back in.
3. I didn't even check my card. I maybe had 9 points. I don't know.
I have my
I don't know what I
health
rolled
down
the first
to
time. What am I
4.
trying to roll? I'm trying to roll. one of
I
everything,
think
right?
it's 5.
Oh.
You were at
Okay.
8, and he hit you for 3, so it's
Yeah.
5. Yeah.
Okay.
What's up? Oh, I forgot to draw a card for you.
No, my
Oh,
card.
tell him he's in there.
One of everything. I think.
You
9
are
points.
going into Tokyo just after.
Ah.
If you roll 1, 2, 3 heart.
Yeah, one of everything. I gained 9.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's pretty good.
Well, I'm at 7 points. Is there a 2 power card?
Let's draw a new one for
Draw
you.
that card.
Yeah, we need a new one drawn.
Draw to table.
This up.
All right, this one
Look,
is
4.
smoke
Smoke cloud's
cloud.
good. Oh,
All right, that's what the smoke tokens
Yeah,
are
that's
for.
what those are
Gotcha.
for. Let me see the 2.
Oh, that's a nice card.
Keep. 4 energy, 4 hearts. Extra die.
So what's your life at, Josh? What's his
3
life?
hearts.
What's your life at, Josh? You're at 4.
4.
At 4.
Yeah, because you rolled 3 hearts last turn, right?
I had 1, I gained 1, and I rolled 2. I gained 1 for my card.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
At least 3.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Missy Mountain Girl in chat says, I say all the time, if I didn't have friends who enjoy the hobby like I do, I'd be a lot worse off. Yeah, it's important.
Agreed. I don't know what that card
Absolutely.
does. I don't understand it.
Okay, well, listen. I don't understand it, so I disagree with
Which
it.
one?
The natural selection. I think for the sake of time, we should just move on.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want to roll for it? Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Is this my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay. Shoot. Let's see. I
You
probably.
could hit 3s and 2s, get 5 victory points. Oof.
I am going to keep the heart,
He's going to keep the heart.
and I want to keep the 2s
The 2s.
and re-roll everything else.
And reroll the rest. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
That's
Okay.
pretty good.
That's good.
Yep. Keep the 2s,
Keep
re-roll the
2s,
3.
Reroll that 3.
And 2. It was tilted, but I'm gonna let it slide.
Beautiful. All right.
right,
Well,
so-
we know we're gonna hit Josh.
Yeah.
So she got 3 points, and she's
Oh,
gonna go.
It's a,
She hits both of us, right? Because she's in. No, you're in Tokyo.
I'm in
sorry.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
She hits me.
Yeah.
So she gets
So I
3,
can
but
move
you're 4
mine,
because she's
1,
going
2,
back
3.
into Tokyo.
Yeah. And she. So give her 4 points.
Yeah,
So
and gain
you're
1
at
health.
8.
Gain-
8 points.
And gain 1 health. And I need to take a damage.
So I have you at 8 points and 6 health.
okay, and then
2 energy.
okay, 2 energy, not 1.
I have you at 2.
Okay. Oh no, I only gained 2 wickedness points. I don't think I can get a card yet.
Oh, right.
She goes up the track.
She already put her thing up the track.
Oh, yeah.
It's
can move it.
virtual.
She can move it. That's right.
The power of computers.
All right, your turn.
All right.
All right.
Ooh, that's pretty nice.
Don't kill me.
Yeah.
Wow.
For a second.
Yeah. I'll take these 3.
And if
Heal.
you chose, like, you can reroll. We're setting them out, but if you roll something and you need to reroll, you can pull those back. in.
Sure.
Just for rules.
It's not
sake.
locked in.
No.
Yeah.
Correct.
Not good.
Got
All right.
3.
Oh,
So that's
very
4
nice.
points,
4
right?
points.
Yeah.
4 points of health, and that's it.
Yes.
All right, great. I'm very passive in this game.
It's like the nice monster that hangs out with
Yeah.
you, asks you
Right?
about your kids.
That Wreck-It Ralph quote. Just because I'm the bad guy
Yeah,
doesn't mean I'm
I'm
a bad guy.
All right, so we're back to me,
Yep.
I think. Yes. And I gain a health. I had
Oh,
this, like, sonic strategy,
blasted.
but Miranda's definitely beating me.
That internal is pretty good.
It is good.
Oh, people can't see it. But
This?
yeah, I got it.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Wow. Josh is going to come back and win this game. I should have bought that card. You were right, Miranda.
told you.
You did tell me. I have no one to blame but myself.
Oh man.
I thought for sure we would knock him out.
No, I know this game. No way.
Man.
You got to kill when you have the opportunity.
That's right.
So I'm going to gain 2. Puts
Strike
me at
hard, strike
6.
fast.
Yeah.
I got my energy. And I'm going to hit whoever's in Tokyo for 3.
Oh.
Oof.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
And let me see those cards. What's that one that costs 3 energy? Oh, we're gonna go ahead and purchase that one.
Oh, Josh, yeah, you could do me like that.
He's going in. He's
gonna-
going
and
back
you're just
to
gonna
Tokyo.
discard it?
Oh no!
Yeah.
All other monsters lose 2 health.
Did he just kill me?
No, you're down to 1.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Would you like to stay in Tokyo, Miranda?
No, get in there.
No? She's out. I'm in.
Brutal.
8 victory points.
Lex, you let me
Okay.
down.
I know. This is all my fault.
You probably would have won.
I don't think I would have beat you. She says I probably would have
know.
won. I don't know. All right. It is now
It's Miranda's turn.
Miranda's turn. Go ahead and roll
Oh.
That's really what she wanted to see here.
I need hearts, so
Yeah,
re-roll
That's
it
like
all.
2 away from my 9-point card.
Re-roll all of them.
All of them?
Yeah, she wants hearts.
Oh, I was like, you're not even keeping the 3s?
There's one.
Oh gosh. Well, keep the 2s. That's real hard to walk away from.
You're gonna keep the 2s.
Oh yeah. Because that's gonna move her up. She's gonna get a thing on the track too.
Yeah, and then re-roll those.
Re-roll
I
that
need more
energy.
hearts.
The 2s.
Oh.
So she gets 3 points.
Only 1 heart
one
though.
health,
Yeah.
and she goes up 1 on the rage track. Now you get to choose these. So, Lex, you're gonna have to tell her what all these do.
Yeah.
She can choose.
What
So you're,
what am I at on?
Your options are skulking. Sorry, you can't really see these. Hang on.
That's all right. I got mine in front of me.
Oh, she's got hers in front. Oh, great.
Okay.
Skulking,
Devious.
tireless, and devious.
Tireless. There it is. Okay. Oh, I want devious.
Devious. Pretty good.
Get an
That's
extra
what-
die roll.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
That's why this
Gotcha.
game has extra dice.
Gotcha.
Okay. Cool. Lex, your turn.
All right.
Well, you have 2 energy.
Yeah.
Still.
Did you want to
Don't buy
buy
the card that I
Oh.
don't understand.
What is the card?
a natural selection?
So I have to spend 4 life and 4 energy to use an extra die.
Oh, that's probably
That's what
not
that
worth-
means.
Yeah, you don't have the life for it anyway.
You gotta
so-
spend
I don't have
Okay.
either
Yeah.
for it,
Yeah.
so it doesn't really help me.
Gotcha. All right. I rolled all your hearts that you needed. I don't
Oh,
really
gee,
need 'em.
thanks.
I'll keep
Yeah.
one just to heal full.
Oh,
I'll take
wow.
an energy. And maybe I'll keep the 3s. I don't think I'm going to go for the kill here.
You know, since we are talking about mental health, one of the things I wanted to make sure that we talk about are the benefits of gaming.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, really, gaming does do a lot for kids and adults.
Sure.
It helps us, it helps us stay active cognitively. It helps actually slow the aging process. So
Yes,
we get to stay big kids longer.
Yeah, that's something I think about a lot because I come from a long line of people with who end up having Alzheimer's when they're older, and I know that there's a lot of research right now that people who do puzzles and who play board games and that kind of stuff that actually can fight off some of that. And it is something that's kind of always in the back of my mind. Is like, I'm hoping that this hobby is kind of helping me with that, and there's a lot of research out there that shows that it does. So
Absolutely. Keeping stimulated is key for battling Alzheimer's. I actually work at Jerry Psych Hospital, and that's our primary population are people with Alzheimer's. So we focus a lot on helping maintain your current ability and skills. So keeping active, doing things to stimulate your brain, that's key to staying young.
Right. And we have Matt in the chat asking a question. He's one of my friends who's does virtually analog with me. He's the more video game side of things. So he said, serious question. What is the consensus on video games for mental health? A lot of different opinions are that it is bad because it causes users to turn inwards rather than seeking external help, which is something I kind of said before, but
I don't know that I agree with that, having teenagers.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's just how they talk now. Like,
Yeah.
that's how they socialize and how they communicate, which is, way different than anybody, my age. My wife always says, well, we were on bikes, we went around the neighborhoods, we hung out with people. I mean, and I'm asking my kids, like, what are you doing? I'm hanging out with my friends. Well, you're just on a headset, but they're getting that social connection kind of thing.
And I think what Miranda just said, you didn't hear, but about like keeping that your brain active and stimulated. I mean, you can get that in video games too, right?
Yeah.
I just said that what kind of Matt said about like turning inwards, and I think it really depends on the type of video games that you play and how long. Like everything in moderation, right?
Yep,
Board games
that's
and
exactly
video games
it.
have to be done responsibly and in moderation. But
So I was a heart away from hitting my card and getting 9 points. And almost winning this game.
I seen that.
Which it tilted and then fell back.
Ooh.
So I got 2 energy that turn, and I hit both of you for 1.
awesome.
Oh,
You're just hanging in there.
I know.
She's gonna come back and win this, just like you are.
No.
I don't know about that. Let's not get carried away.
Miranda is up with her extra die.
Yep.
Or says, yeah, with COVID, video games with kids from school on kids' Facebook Manager helped both of them so much. Yeah, I think that was a really good way for them to stay connected, for sure.
Yeah, I think I am not opposed to video games. I think it facilitates a lot of the same stuff that board gaming does.
Sure.
And if it's in an environment that is healthy for the kids, then I think it can promote a lot of the good stuff too.
Yeah, I think it's very, as someone who plays a lot of both, it's very easy to get sucked into video games. Like I said, everything in moderation. It's a lot easier to overindulge in video games than it is in board games, at least for me personally. But
Absolutely. I think it's about balance, right?
about balance, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I want to keep let me see. Let me
No
keep
hearts.
the energy.
She's keeping the energy.
And then re-roll everything else.
Roll everything else.
I need some parts.
There's one heart. An extra
Okay,
dice
I'll
there.
take it.
Look at all
Oh,
that energy.
what's that 5 card do? Let
Let's
me look at
see.
it real quick.
What is that 5 card?
Yeah.
Spiked tail.
Oh.
If you roll at least one
Damage.
damage,
one
add
damage.
another
Oh.
damage. That's a very offensive
Oh,
card that she doesn't really need right now.
Yeah. What does smoke doesn't really
Spend one smoke token for an extra die roll.
an extra die roll, huh?
Mm.
Yeah, that's not gonna help like keep me alive though.
No, not at
Go
all.
ahead and re-roll everything
Reroll
else.
everything.
No.
1 health, 1 damage to me.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm leaving Tokyo.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Yes. That's right.
Setting me up to do the final blow, huh?
Yes.
Oh no.
And
But
also-
you get a point, right?
She gets a point for going in. So I wanted to add. So this is no health in Tokyo from dice.
Right.
So like this card
You
and there's
still
other
get
cards
that.
you get health
Yeah.
from, but I just wanted to throw it out there.
Yeah.
to
Sure.
cover that.
That graphic does a good job of
Yeah.
telling you that. Yeah. All right, my turn.
All right. Oh, did you get my energy cubes for me?
No, you had 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 energy.
I just don't know.
There's a lot of energy.
I don't think. Do you want to spend it before you die here? Because I'm about to
Yeah,
kill you.
yeah. I want to get the spiked tail.
Okay. Is there anything that? Yeah, that's probably all it's gonna. All right, discard 5. She's gonna take the spike tail. If I can grab it.
I mean, I might as well
Ooh.
before you kill me.
Right. Can you grab it, Miranda? The spike tail? We'll let you-
Yeah.
Oh, it looks. Oh, you already grabbed it. Okay, it's fine. Great.
I was just looking
no.
through my cards here. I hope to be able to use it. You know, you don't have to hit me, Lex.
We'll see.
You don't have to hit
Miranda, can you
me.
slide that card down?
Yeah, Miranda, can you slide the card down? My mouse is just one more thing to go wrong
Nope,
today.
yeah, that'll work perfect right there.
Well,
Camouflage.
So
gosh.
remember, you don't have to hit
and
me.
I don't think I will hit you, honestly.
Okay,
She
I
keeps
mean, you
telling me not
wouldn't.
to hit her.
You didn't kill Josh earlier
That's
when
true.
you had a chance.
Yeah, but if I don't do it, you'll probably will. So.
Oh, I will, yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna keep these. I'm gonna keep that heart, and then I'm going to re-roll these 3s.
You're playing an awfully safe game there.
I know. Those hearts don't do me. One more roll.
Oh, look at that.
All those hearts you needed. All right. There's 1 damage to you.
Oh,
You just let her
brutal.
off the hook
I know.
because now she can leave.
Oh
That's
yeah.
right, I am leaving.
There you go.
I guarantee she's leaving. I don't even have to hear her to know that.
Yeah. So I gain 2 points, right?
You do for going in, and you gain 1 point for your dice roll.
Oh yeah, 1 point for going in, 1 point for my
Yes, I'm
dice.
sorry.
Correct.
And I
Yeah.
heal up
You
to
go
full,
up 2 on the rage check.
and I go up 2.
Oh, yeah, now you get on the wickedness tracker.
Yeah.
I don't know. I played Doom. I don't know about my mental health. No, I think though.
Yeah, Matt says makes sense. Can't be letting kids play Doom 2016 to ease their mental health. I don't know, man. Getting your rage out in that game can really make you feel better.
I guess the effect is, and that's why I say to my kids, like, if the game's making you that angry, then it's not fun anymore. The point of the game is to be fun. If it's making you angry, stop playing it.
Right.
Like, play something else, you know?
Yep.
So if Doom makes you happy, then heck yeah. Play.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Ooh.
Oh, look at all those ones.
It's such a good.
Yeah, it's hard to track down.
Take that.
It's a good thing you're at full life up there, Lex.
Yeah.
That.
Oh, another one?
Wow, that's a lot of work.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, I didn't gain my health to start my turn. I gained that health for the die. And I got 3, 4, 5 points.
Wow.
Oh no, what are you at?
15 now?
15 now,
Oh.
and I go up 2.
Oh no.
So I'm almost at the 6 where I can grab another one of those handy dandy little cards.
Yeah.
Which are
Oh,
awesome.
jeez.
Alright, she rolls an extra.
She rolls an extra.
Oh, there's some health for
There's
you.
some hearts.
Are those mine?
Yeah, those are
Oh,
yours.
yes, keep those hearts.
Assuming she's keeping these.
Yeah. Keeping those.
Roll the rest.
She's getting to roll the rest.
Roll the rest. All right.
How you guys doing on time? Good? Okay.
Another heart.
Oh yeah, keep that heart. Reroll everything else.
Reroll everything else. Yep.
I'm still in this, baby.
She's still in this indeed. Another heart. Look at that. I keep
All right,
I keep
beautiful.
bailing you guys out. This game I could have killed Josh. How much did she heal for?
1, 2, 3,
That
4,
put me at
5.
6.
She
Yeah.
hits you for
Beautiful.
1, and she gets an energy.
Okay.
And then if I
I'm gonna
roll
stay.
at
You're
least,
staying, huh?
Yeah.
This guy,
Yeah.
look at him.
if I roll at least
All of a sudden
one
decides he wants to
claw,
play King of Tokyo in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I roll at least one claw, I get to add a claw to my roll.
Randy, you have 3
Yes.
energy.
And you
Have
have
this card.
right. We have that card there for you. Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, so you hit me for another one.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe I will leave
Okay.
now.
Let me look at the cards here.
Okay.
If you lose a heart.
Quickly become a very even game.
Yeah, Matt says, Lex, is this Vorpal board or something else? This is Vorpal board. We are playing on Vorpal board. My wife says, Lex, I told Wally I was watching you play a game, and he waved at the phone and said, hi, Daddy.
Oh.
I say hi to Wally.
Wally.
Camouflage. If you lose a heart, roll a die for each heart you lose. Oh, I want to buy
seems
that
good.
card.
Okay, she's going to spend her
Yeah.
energy
Do I have
for that.
enough?
Yep, you got 3.
Okay.
You can move it. For some reason, I can't move the card.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
You can drag those down below, can't you? Like off there, because the white.
I can't move at all for some
I
reason.
know, but I'm saying we're covering these up.
There's no other cards that let me pull up from that.
Yeah. If you click on the green unnamed deck.
Yeah,
Go
Actually, if you right click on it.
right click. Oh, draw.
Draw. Yep.
To table face.
Yep.
There we go.
It'll let me
That one's an
look
8.
at it. Ooh.
What does that baby do?
9 points.
No energy.
Oh, 9 energy to
So it's
9
like a free
energy.
energy.
See,
It's just a
You
free.
pay
energy.
8 to get 9.
Gotcha. Not that good.
not
I
as
first read
good
it
as you think.
All right.
Yeah.
My roll.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I get 1 point for being
2.
Oh, 2. For
You
being
get 2.
That's what I wanted.
That's the benefit.
Yeah. Well, I stayed, but now I'm a little nervous.
What
Because
is
I
your
can't
health
heal.
at? Your health is at
I'm at 8. I'll knowing how Josh rolls though, I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep these 3s. Can't use the hearts. Reroll the rest of these. Another 3. That's what I wanted, and I'll keep this. I have one more roll, right?
Mhm.
That's the always problem with these Yahtzee type games. I never remember how many times I roll. I just did it. Oh,
Another
that's a
3.
great.
Oh, that's a good combo.
The full points
Yeah.
do 2 damage to both of us.
Yes.
Oh, brutal. All right. I'm still in this.
16 points.
16 points and 8 health. We have a new leader. Who's in
You're at
Tokyo.
16? Oh, no.
That's my turn. I'm gonna gain my health before I forget.
Sure.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna go for it again.
Yeah, do it.
Cause I hit that heart. That's it. It's game over.
Yeah.
I keep
What?
not rolling them for Miranda.
Oh, so close. But you still hit me for 2,
Hit
right?
you for 2.
And
I
I'm gonna
gained
get
2
out.
energy. 1 energy.
I'm out. Well, hang on.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna stay in.
You have 6 points.
Yeah, I have 6. She's gonna kill me. Is what's gonna. You've got that
I mean,
extra
I
die.
do
What's
show
the cards?
no
I got
mercy.
I got 3 energy. Let me see
Oh,
that 2.
sure.
The 2's just what they want to spend it, right?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the 4? I want to see the one. Oh, the smoke cloud. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. All right,
Yeah.
all right, Miranda.
All right, roll away.
All fists, all fists, all fists. There's one. One fist.
Oh. Yeah, let's see. I got 1, 2, 2, 3, and attack. Reroll everything.
Reroll everything. She said she's going for that full kill for me.
Reroll everything.
Yeah.
Well, if you're
Yes.
going for a kill, that's
Yeah, she's not going. For
okay.
I think she's going for points. I don't know where she's going.
Got 2 2s.
I'm trying to heal because someone's
Trying
going
to
to put
heal.
me back in there.
Yeah. She cannot roll hearts.
Oh
Hey,
my gosh.
neither
All
can I.
right, keep the 2s.
Keep the 2s.
I don't know. Yeah, reroll it.
Yeah, she said reroll. There's a heart.
All right, I'll take the heart.
Third, so heal
Uh,
1, do 1 damage,
2
2
damage.
damage, and
2 damage.
gain 2 points, and go up the track 1 more.
Yeah, she.
Oh, yeah.
We moved the board on her.
Oh,
What am I at?
She
Am
should
I
be
at
on
3,
4.
4?
There
I think
go.
you were
Yep.
at 4 now. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 now.
And you did 2 damage to me.
And I got a heart, right? So I'm at 5.
Yeah. All right. Let's see
And
if I
then
can.
I got. How many victory points did I get? Just 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, man.
So I get 2 for being in
Yeah.
Tokyo.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Yeah.
Just need to get 2 points here.
This isn't
Oh,
good.
my goodness.
That's 1 point. If I can roll another 1,
Oh.
game is over. There we go.
This is the first time I've ever ended this game on points.
Really? It's usually knocking people
I play
out.
with people who like to
Just
knock
mess
each other out.
people. All right. Well, that was fun though.
Dude, I love this game.
Yeah.
Good game.
Great game. Thank you so much again, Miranda, for your patience and for
Yes.
playing with us. It was really fun. Yeah.
And stream people, thank you for being
Yeah,
very
for
patient.
coming back to
Yeah.
the stream.
So
I really-
what we're gonna do, we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna set up something else. I don't know what just yet. I have an idea of what we're doing, but what we're gonna do before that, we're gonna run a packet again, and then we're gonna do some giveaways.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna check that, and we're definitely gonna draw some prizes. So
Great. Yeah. So if you're watching the stream, stay tuned. Share it. Anybody who's donated has a chance to win. So you guys want to be watching it. You don't have to be present to win, but
No.
I'll reach out to whoever.
we'll get a hold of you.
Yeah, we'll get a hold of you. And yeah, we'll keep going. So cool.
Miranda, any last thoughts? Thank you so much for being here.
No, thanks for having me. And Lex, enjoy the win and the endorphins that come from winning. It'll help us feel better.
I definitely will. It was all worth it. It was all worth it. All right. I definitely needed that win.
Yeah.
Slow and steady. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. Good job.
All right.
All right, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
You're back. When depression meets hope, everything can change. Give someone who's struggling the help they desperately need. Your support of the National Alliance on Mental Illness funds programs and support groups that can transform a life. Be a part of the NAMI effect. Hope starts with you.
And we have 10 seconds to let people feel the story of these people, you know, and what they're going through. You know, one is schizophrenia and one is depression. And to actually dig in and find actors that really understand that and can really play the role is number one, pretty amazing to watch. But, you know, for a director, it's a treat to get to direct something like that.
Today, I thought that it was very important to give back to NAMI. It's been a wonderful resource both for caretakers of people with mental illness as well as people who have mental illness themselves.
I came out for two reasons. Family member who suffered from a mental illness brought my daughters out so they could participate in the event and do public service at the same time. And the secondary is where I work. It plays a role because we do a lot of focus on helping and assisting and getting people to where they need to go.
It's important for me for people to know about mental illness, that it's not discriminating, that it can affect all families and nobody asks for it. So I thought this was a way to support the people in my family, my son especially, who suffers with mental illness.
That if you come together and you volunteer and you're more visible, then mental illness becomes more visible and it becomes more accepted.
Shown that there are people out there that are going through the same things that they have been going through, and they can get help. They can get the support and the love that they need. So you don't have to go through the things alone. And that's what I want people to get from the video.
Yeah. Being able to come out here and be a part of something so touching and so heartfelt that can reach out to others, that let other people see that, hey, you're not going through this alone. There's other people who suffering from the same thing, suffering from other things, but we advocates to let you know that you're not in this alone. We're reaching out so you won't have to be afraid to be ashamed of what you're going through, you know. We got to understand that it's not just you alone. You know? It's a lot of us. And I say a lot of us because we all suffer from something. So we just got to be heartfelt enough to want to reach out to someone else to help them get better, or to let the people around the world see that, hey, there are really people out here who care.
In the end, if it just gives one person an idea, something they can do, something they can make better for themselves or someone that they know that has a problem, I think it was worth it.
Overall, I think it's positive. And when you get a group of people, it's like a force to be reckoned with.
And there was a real rapport, even though we were strangers, but when we came together, we knew we were going to make a difference.
Yeah, I can't feel my toes right now, but I'd say it's worth it.
In today's world, let's face it, no one connects to work the same. Some people like to connect like this, or even like this. Cute dog. But no matter how you work and no matter your business size, GoToConnect has what you and your team needs to connect through the phone, video, messaging, and more on one secure, cloud-based, unified communications platform. So even if you're connecting like this, we've got you covered. Connect how you want. GoToConnect.
I started using Doodly recently to promote my business and to interact with my students in a more engaging way, and I'm loving it. It's very easy to use. It brings a certain dimension that can't be replicated with a stagnant picture. Have a great day and go Doodly yourself.
Hi, I'm Brad Callen, and in this video, I'm going to show you how anyone can quickly and easily create doodle videos, just like the one you're watching right now, using Doodly, our drag and drop doodle software that allows anyone, regardless of tech skills, to create highly engaging professional doodle videos in a matter of minutes. Because doodle videos are fun and engaging, they can get you more clicks, likes, shares, and most importantly sales than any other type of video. Which is why Doodly is now the video tool of choice for over 150,000 businesses all over the world in virtually every industry and profession that you can imagine. Doodle videos are perfect for marketing, teaching, fundraising, personal use, and even inspiring others. After all, one of the keys to a successful video is to capture your audience's attention and keep it for an extended period of time. And since you're still watching this video, you already know how great doodle videos are at doing just that. Not only are doodle videos incredibly captivating, but research shows that they massively boost learning and memory retention. As a result, viewers really absorb your message, making your videos that much more impactful. And even better, doodle videos can make complex or boring subjects fun and easy to understand. So let me quickly show you how simple and easy Doodly makes it to create an interesting professional video. Alright, here I am inside the Doodly software, which is available for Mac and PC. You'll notice that you can choose the style of your video, selecting from whiteboard, blackboard, greenboard, glassboard, and for more advanced users, you can even use a green screen background, giving you lots of control over the video style. In this example, let's create a nice looking whiteboard doodle video. You'll notice that Doodly makes it super easy to create your own doodle videos with done-for-you scenes, hundreds of characters, a huge selection of props and images, royalty-free music, and even text. And for the ultimate in customization, you can even upload your own images, fonts, props, and music. Now to create a doodle video, it's really simple. First, I'll add a headline to get people's attention, then center it before adding a character. I like this one. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and add a prop too. I'll resize everything and voila, we have Steve reading a book on his chair. For the next slide, I'm going to do something a little different. Instead of adding a character or prop, I'm going to use one of Doodly's super convenient done-for-you scenes. So I'm going to simply drag and drop the scene I want right into my video. As you can see, Doodly is so easy to use that anyone can make doodle videos, even if they have zero tech or design skills. If you can click or drag your mouse, you can create a professional doodle video in a matter of minutes. Not only is creating a doodle video that simple, but we also have a bunch of really cool settings available too. Doodly allows you to customize your video with real hands, cartoon hands, or none at all, seeing transitions with even camera panning, and our Smart Erase mode to provide the realistic feel that you're looking for. And with just a couple of mouse clicks, you can also easily switch between different doodle video types at any moment. I'll change the doodle video I just created from whiteboard to blackboard in less than 5 seconds. Plus, you can even record a voiceover directly inside Doodly or add background music by simply choosing from our huge royalty-free music library. And of course, you have the option of uploading your own audio and image files as well. You can also select how long it takes the hand to draw something, so scenes, characters, and props are timed perfectly to your voiceover, should you choose to use one. Oh, and one more thing. When you upload your own image, using our enhanced Doodle Draw technology, you can make cool draw paths like this to teach Doodly exactly how you want to draw your imported images. And when you're done, you can preview your video before exporting it to a variety of formats, sizes, and qualities right to your computer, and you're ready to go. As you can see, doodle videos do an incredible job of educating, entertaining, and selling, making them one of the best investments you can make in your business. And that's especially true right now. The going rate for professional doodle video creation is anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 to have someone make a video similar to the one that I just showed you. But with Doodly, anyone can create a doodle video regardless of tech skills and experience, meaning you can make dozens of doodle videos without paying ridiculously high fees to professional design firms. If you were to visit the Doodly.com homepage right now, you'd see the regular price for Doodly is an ongoing monthly payment, which adds up to $468 per year. But since you've landed on this
Hey everybody, it's Stork from Stork Plays Games, and today I'm here to teach you how to play the 2 to 6 player game from Yellow Games, King of Tokyo. We're going to use the Dark Edition for this playthrough, that way I can show you how to play King of Tokyo and King of Tokyo Dark Edition. So let's take a look at the setup. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is choose a monster and your monster board. So we would have our monster here, and normally it would be in the standee, but for the filming purposes, we're going to leave it laying flat so you can actually see it on the overhead camera. The other thing we're going to have is our monster board. It needs to be on 0 victory points and 10 health, because that is what we start with. Second thing, make sure your board is set up and in the center of the table where everyone can reach it. The third, we're going to shuffle our deck and then lay out 3 cards. Fourth, make sure you get your tokens set up here where people can easily reach them. So our tokens, as you can see, are all set up here. Make sure you get your dice ready to go. So you'll have these 6 die to start, and then also these come later, so set those up just in case. Get your energy tokens. As you can see, we have ours set here in a Zen bin. Does not come with the game. Also, the dice tray does not come with the game. Just throw that out there. Finally, if you're playing the Dark Edition, which we are, you will have your monster's footprints. Get the matching footprints. So the king we have here, Kraken, Mecha Dragon, and as you can see, we're set up for a 3-player game. So in a 3-player game, we will not use this space as it is designated here for 5 and 6 players only. Next, let's cover exactly how to play. So there's a 5-step process to each turn. It is very, very simple. The first thing you're going to do is roll your dice. So grab your big chunky dice and roll these dudes just like that. You get up to 3 rolls, similar to Yahtzee or Dice Throne. So right now, I have 2 2s, 2 1s, an attack, and an energy. The attack is going to do me no good on the first turn, and I'll cover that here in a minute. Energy is always nice. 2s are better than 1s, so let's keep these. We'll set them aside, and we'll give it a second roll. Okay. Did not get anything helpful there, so let's give it a third roll, third and final. All right, and this is actually very good. So we'll keep those in the heart. So we have rolled our dice, and now we will move on to step 2, which is resolve our dice. So there's a few things that happen in the resolve status. So let's just resolve the ones that I currently have here, and you can resolve these in any order. Health is simple. If you are outside of Tokyo, meaning the board, so I'm outside of Tokyo, I would gain a health. However, you can never go higher than your maximum starting health at 10, so that's what I have, so this is not going to do me any good. Energy is exactly what it looks like. You have an energy, you take an energy. So I take one of these and put this with my monster. Now, the numbers are resolved a little bit different. These are victory points, but they're only count if you have 3. So I have 3 2s, which means 2 victory points. For every one after that, I would get a +1. So I would actually have 2 + 1, and I would get 3, which is very good. So I would move this, this direction, 1, 2, and 3 victory points. So let's talk about some other options. If it would have been 1s, it would have been the same thing. I would have had to have 3 1s to get 1 victory point, and then every one after that would be an additional victory point. 3s, again, the same. If I have this, I don't get any victory points. I would just get my energy and I would just get my health. So the one thing that we haven't talked about are the attacks here. And we will come to those again here in 1 second. But the third step that we are going to want to resolve is enter Tokyo. So if Tokyo is unoccupied, I will be entering Tokyo. And since I'm the first player, I have to enter Tokyo. You have Tokyo and Tokyo Bay. They are essentially the exact same place. The only difference is, again, for the 5 and 6 players, you can have, you'll have 2 spots to choose from. That way more people can be inside. Now I'm going to talk about the dice here again. So had I been inside there, had I already been inside Tokyo, and I would have had these symbols, these are attack symbols, and these symbols mean you attack everyone outside of where you are. So I would have attacked Kraken and Mecha Dragon for 3 damage each. They both would have been hit for 3 damage. And that sounds great. However, the same happens for every player around the table. So if Kraken were to have rolled this, then I, the king, would have taken 3 damage. Now, when you take damage as a result of a die roll, you are allowed to concede and leave Tokyo. So let's pretend that the Kraken just resolved this damage and has hit me for 3. So I would spin my dial down 3, and then I can choose to stay, or I can choose to leave. I might want to leave. The reason I might want to leave is because, again, these hearts, and it shows you here on the board, will not allow you to heal inside of Tokyo. So I can't heal in there. So let's say that I choose to leave. The Kraken would enter. Now when you enter Tokyo, and this shows here again, which I should have done on my king, but when you enter Tokyo, you gain a victory point. So you get 1 for entering. If you are in Tokyo at the start of your turn, so that's what this means. So now, let's say my turn is resolved, it's Kraken's turn, it's going to gain 2 victory points for starting his turn inside of Tokyo. Okay. So let's reset this back a little bit and go back here where we were. And our original roll had, I believe, 3 2s. Now, we want to talk about the 2s here because in the Dark Edition you have the Rage track here. So the king, for getting 3 2s, would get +1 rage on the Rage track. If you got 3 1s, you would get +2. The Rage track, what that does is, when I get to 3, I will get to look through these cards, and if you notice in the setup, which I think I definitely forgot, there are little 3s down here in the bottom right corner. There are little 6s and little 10s in those. So if I get to the 3 or past the 3, I get to look through these and I get to choose which one I want. You do have the option, there are red side, there are green side. The beginner suggests that you start with the red side, but you can actually also do green, or you could do a combination of the 2 and just shuffle them up and deal them out however you like once you get more advanced. So right now, the king has 1. So the 4th option is to buy power cards. And you can see these power cards up here. There's different kinds. There's keeps, there's discards. They cost whatever it says up here in the top left corner. So for this keep camouflage power up, I'd have to pay 3 energy. Currently I only have 1, so I cannot pay it to get that card. But if you had energy, you could buy as many of these as you can afford. Another option is to pay 2 and you can wipe the board. If I chose to pay 2 to wipe the board, I could do that, deal out 3 new ones, and if I still have energy, I could purchase from those 3 new ones. If I did have 3 and I purchased camouflage, it would go in front of me, and then 1 would refill. If I had enough energy to purchase that card, I could purchase that card if I wanted to. All right, and finally 5 is the end of turn. So at this point, I would just end my turn and move on to the next player. So it would go around the board and it would begin Kraken's turn. So when I end my turn, some cards do have special end of turn abilities which would activate at that point. Currently, since we don't have any cards, that wouldn't happen. So what I'm going to do right now is take just a round or 2 so you can kind of get a feel for what's going on. So we gained 3 points. We'll take our 4th for entering Tokyo. And this would now begin Kraken's turn. So Kraken is going to take the dice and roll. He's got a pretty good roll here. Now normally the 3s are always better than the 2s. However, if you notice here on the Dark Edition, if you're trying to move up the rage track, the 3s will not get you any rage. So that is something different from the Dark Edition to the original edition. So the hearts aren't going to do him any good because he has perfect health here. King also was not actually damaged. So we're going to flip that back. And let's keep the 3s. We'll just try to get some victory points here. What a great roll. So that is 2 rolls. At the end of 2 rolls, I can stop if I want. You do have to, you're forced to resolve all dice at the end of whenever you stop or your 3rd roll. So Kraken's turn, dice rolling is over, and now he would like to resolve the dice. So 3s is 3 victory points. That's fantastic. 1, 2, 3. To win the game, you get to 20 victory points, or you are the last monster standing. So if you've killed everyone out of the game, because this game does eliminate you and knock you out. So 3 damage would be resolved to just the king, because Kraken and Mecha Dragon are in the same location, which is outside of Tokyo. You're either inside or outside. So let's take a look here. 3 damage to the king. 7. I will also add that there is no healing from the dice while inside of Tokyo, but there might be cards or rage abilities that allow you to do that. So no energy for Kraken, which is tough. Now the king can decide to leave, but at this point the king has taken 3 damage. He's going to stay and see if he can bank those 2 extra points at the beginning of his turn. So now we would move on to Mecha Dragon, who will take the dice to roll. So 1s, that's pretty good. Now if we could get another 3, 1, and a hit. Okay, so the 3s aren't worth anything, so we have 1 victory point here. Mecha Dragon has 3 1s, which is 2 rage, so that would go here, and then 1 damage, which goes to the king. And now the king also could leave. He could just leave and let Mecha Dragon take. If the king decided to leave, Mecha Dragon does have to take the spot, but king decides to stay yet again and presses luck. So now we are ending the turn with Mecha Dragon. No energy again to buy anything. So the king, because he's starting his turn inside of Tokyo, is going to get 2 points, putting him at 6 points. So he's already pretty far up there. Alright, so there's some damage. There's some energy, which we desperately need. Hearts are not going to help inside of Tokyo, so we'll reroll these. Energy is good. So now I have a 3rd roll. These I can choose to now reroll. Okay. So we did 3 energy. 1, 2, 3, giving us a 4 total energy. The heart's nothing. Energy's resolved. 2 damage to both Kraken and Mecha Dragon. So, pretty successful turn, but unfortunately we are only with 6 health sitting there in the middle. And now I do have 3 or 4 energy, so I can buy one of these. So the camouflage is pretty nice, especially since my health situation. If you lose a heart, roll a die for each heart you lost. Each heart reduces the loss by 1 heart. So we will spend 3 energy and purchase camouflage, and we will flip this down and have another one. Okay, so now the king has camouflage, and we are on to Kraken's turn. Wow. So Kraken has 3 hearts, but he only needs 2 to go back to full health. And energy is helpful. Damage, you'd want to damage me. And let's roll these, see if we can get some more energy maybe. 1 and a heart again. 2 hearts. Well, that's not going to help. Okay, so Kraken can heal back to 10 because he is outside of Tokyo, so those 2 hearts are resolved. He can gain an energy. Excellent. And he's going to damage the king. However, the king has camouflage. If you lose a heart, roll a die for each heart you lost. So if I roll a heart on this, which I did not, so I'm going to lose down to 5. And at this point, it is time to evacuate Tokyo, and now the Kraken is forced to go in. So let's finish up this round with the turn from Mecha Dragon, and then we'll end this how to play. So we got 2 hearts, a damage, that was tilted. I'm gonna re-roll that. Okay, so we got 3s. Let's see if we can get another 3. And we did not. So, like in the example earlier, I have 2 3s and a 2. These do nothing at all for me. Got a damage, so Kraken will be damaged. And 2 hearts would heal Mecha Dragon up to full health. So we did not get enough rage to get up to one of these cards, but the cards stay in front of you and they tell you what they do. Again, these tokens and these dice would come from powers or cards, but that's it. And that is how you play King of Tokyo and King of Tokyo Dark Edition. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you love my shelves, the Box Thrones right behind me, you can get a discount code to purchase them through me on this video or most of my videos in the description section. So look in the description below, click the link, buy yourself some of these fantastic shelves. I absolutely love them. They move with your collection, so it doesn't matter what games you get or get rid of or keep or don't. The shelves move with you, and I absolutely love them. So follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Stork Plays Games. Subscribe, please comment, and I will see you next time. Come play a game with me.
Bad.
What are you doing?
Hurry.
Worthless.
Don't trust them. They'll hurt you. You're worthless.
It's pointless.
When the pain of schizophrenia meets hope, everything can change. Help someone who is struggling by supporting the National Alliance on Mental Illness and be a part of the NAMI effect. Hope starts with you.
Hey everybody, it's Stork from Stork Plays Games, and today I'm going to teach you how to play the single-player game Chroma Cube. It is a logic puzzle style game with wooden blocks, and you have to put them in the right sequence, in the right order. It is very fun, a great brain teaser. I really am enjoying this game a lot during my quarantine lock-in stage of my life. So, this one is from Project Genius. Let's take a look at what's in here, and I'll show you how to play. Okay, so the first thing you're going to notice about Chroma Cube is it's essentially a wooden box with a bunch of different color wooden blocks in it. So let's pull these blocks off and see what else we've got. Inside, there's a stack of puzzles. So, just like that. You have your color legend, which is very helpful to tell you the difference between teal and mint. That's black. Hopefully you know black. Emerald. So you're going to need this color code for a minute. But what this teaches you is this tells you how to set the puzzle up. So the first thing we're going to do, and this is puzzle number 1. This isn't a terribly hard one, but I'm going to give you some examples. I'm not going to solve it for you. So we are putting all of them in the spaces it says to put them. Emerald. See, I already did my color cube. That is emerald. I want to make sure I did not put teal on accident. So my job now is to put the rest of these onto those where they go. So this is going to tell you down here clues. And the first clue, I am going to read the first clue, and I'm just going to show you the example that way. Coral and magenta are in the same column. So I would grab coral and magenta. and I know they're in the same column. So hopefully anybody at home can tell that there's only one column where I could put 2 blocks. So coral and magenta. And this is what I want to show you. So what you would do is, if you're not sure where they go, you can set them like this, like a block. Once you're 100% sure where they go, you knock them in just like that. The answer to your puzzle is on the back, so once you have solved it, you flip it over, and that is how you play Chroma Cube. We will eventually have all of these in here, so let's just do something like that. I don't know if that's right or not. I am not reading. Actually, I know for a fact it's not right, as I can see the second clue. But you just go down through the clues and make sure that it's true. All right, that's it. That's how you play Chroma Cube. One thing that I really like about this game, besides just the gameplay, is it's a great coffee table game. It's not one that you're going to want to be putting in and out of this box. You're going to leave it out on the table. That's why it has all the cards that tuck into it. So leave it out somewhere where people are over, or you're sitting around and you just want something to fiddle with. It is a great game for that. Visually, it looks good, so it's going to look good sitting there on your table. And again, really fun, inexpensive, great way to occupy your time. So I want to thank you guys, like always, for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you're interested in these shelves behind me, the box thrones, you can get them through the link in the description and get a discount code. So please use that link to get yourself a discount, save some money. I love these shelves. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Stork Plays Games. Subscribe, click the bell icon to know when we upload something new. And please comment. I love talking to you guys in the comments. So until next time, come play a game with me. Bye-bye.
When depression meets hope, everything can change. Help someone who's struggling by supporting the National Alliance on Mental Illness and be a part of the NAMI effect. Hope starts with you.
Hey everybody, it is Stork from Stork Plays Games, and today I am here to teach you the solo one-player game, Katamino from Gigamic. It is a really fantastic puzzle, like a spatial recognition puzzle solving game with over 500 puzzles. It is a lot of puzzles going on. I'm really liking this game, and I will admit I'm very bad. I'm losing a lot. I think I've got to 7 and 8 a couple times, level 7 and 8, and then I'm just stuck. So let me show you guys how to play this game. So the first thing I want you to notice is the components. You got your wooden blocks, you got your wooden board, and you have this divider board. So this kind of tells you what level you're on. All these blocks are 5 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully you can see that. All these are 5. So there's a perfect example of it. 5, 5. So if I'm on level 3, it's going to be 3 pieces. Now you can see that. The reason I pulled your rule book out here is just like here. So here's your beginning puzzles. These step up a little bit more difficult.
Okay.
Our chat's going strong.
I know, it's my Twitch.
People just hanging, chilling, man.
Yeah.
It's good. Are we on?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going?
We're going.
We're going? We're live? We're live?
Just keep going, man.
Can you hear us? Can you see us? Anything? Anybody? Got anything for me? Yeah? Alright. We need to give something away. Can you pull up on the screen the whatever that was? So in addition to the sound breaking, we've broken a camera and we've broken the I broke a formula in Excel. So awesome. So we have a giveaway thing we're gonna do. So right now we had, when I pulled this up, we had 14 donors. I assigned you all numbers, and we were gonna do a 1 through 14 random generator giveaway. Can they see the generator or not? If they can't, or they can't.
What's up?
Can they see it or
No.
can't see it? Can't see it. Okay, you can't see it. You're gonna have to trust me on this one. So we're gonna give away 2 prizes. Right now we're gonna give away the Color Monster. So let's give me a number, 1 to 14. Remember, you can win multiple times, so that's awesome. Hit the button. 3. So number 3.
Number 3 is Jen
Bishop. I think is what it says. Yeah, Jen Bishop. Jen Bishop.
Congratulations, Jen.
Jen, saves me on shipping. I'm gonna deliver it to your house. So sorry for you that you have to see me. Jen Bishop, Color Monster, awesome. All right, and we are going to do another giveaway. Completely forgot that I have guests sitting here. Awesome. So Justin's back from CGE, and we're going to give away a puzzle of
Under Falling Skies.
Under Falling Skies puzzle, and I love puzzles. I did a lot of puzzles while I was
beautiful artwork by
quarantined.
Kwanchai Moria. So
give me another number.
The next winner is
12,
and that is James
JD Cash won a puzzle.
All right, yeah.
We know him.
I don't have to ship that one.
We know him. I know him.
Yeah, I know that guy.
I know him. All right.
So JD gets a Under
gets a
Falling
puzzle.
Skies puzzle. All right.
JD, do not text me right now and tell me to give it to somebody else, okay?
Oh, hey, you gotta give it to somebody.
Not doing that. Not doing that right now.
He gets a puzzle.
All right, so we're back. So we're good to go. Everybody feel good? Keep donating. Keep them coming in. We're going to give away more stuff very soon. So thank you. I see the chat was going while we were messing around. I appreciate that. So back to my guests. Let's talk. So we remember Justin, and my new guest is?
My name is Joe Bennett.
Excellent. Anything else you want to add to that?
I
just wanted to put you on the spot, make it awkward. That's it. So we are going to play one of my absolute favorite games, Unmatched. So nothing says mental health than trying to destroy your opponents. The way to win in this game is kill the figure. Okay, these are heroes, and these are sidekicks. You've never played before?
I've never played.
You've never played before? Thank goodness. Maybe I can win something. All right, so you are Medusa, Justin, and you have to put these out in your starting zone. So these are your sidekicks, your harpies. So your zone is anything of that color underneath you. So you can put these anywhere.
Oh,
here,
they go
here,
out now?
Here. They go out before you start. Yep. Bruce Lee, played by Joe, does not have any sidekicks because, well, he's Bruce Lee, obviously. And I'm playing the Invisible Man. And the Invisible Man has smoke tokens that he can.
Are those your fog?
Those are my fog.
Your sidekicks?
They're not. They're just tokens that I can move through from space to space and pop through them. Yeah, and I also get a +1 defense when I'm standing on them.
Nice.
So this is it. So let's talk. I guess I'll teach it as we play since we are. Yes, there's a Deadpool one coming out. You're right, there is, and I've got it ordered, and that's the best one ever. So Deadpool set. See, chat, getting me on a tangent. They took cards from all the other sets, and Deadpool colored over them and rewrote new stuff onto them.
Nice. I need to get. I need to get that one.
2, 3, 4, 5. So draw 5 from your deck.
Draw 5, like from the top or throughout the deck, or from the bottom.
Whoever makes you feel
pick
happy.
any cards, right?
Yeah.
Just take them out.
I feel like I've never played this and need to reshuffle these because these are not. I'll keep that to not cheat, but these should probably be shuffled. I guess the one time I played this was on Vorpal board with Invisible Man, so I didn't use real cards. So this deck may have never been shuffled. All right, so let me break down how this works for you guys who have never played it. On our turns, the back of this card tells you what you can do. On your turn, you do 2 things. You take 2 actions. You have to take 2 actions. Your options are, and this is the one that's the most confusing, but it's really not that confusing. It is maneuver. A maneuver action has 2 parts, though. The first thing you do is draw a card. That is mandatory. You have to do it, and you want to do it first. I'll tell you why later. The second thing you do is you can move your fighters. Your movement is on this side of your card. So mine is 2. Yours is 3, yours is 3. Now yours, since you have sidekicks, Every one of them can move 3 individually.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
So they all move 3. All right. The other thing is you can boost. So on your cards, there's a tiny little circle down here. See that circle? That is only used for boost. That's it. If I discarded
So if it has a 3, you can move 3 additional spaces.
You got it. You add that to your, so you discard it with your movement, and you would add that, and then all of your people would move that. So you could go up to a 6 movement for each one. There's a lot of movement in this. The other thing is play a scheme card. That is your lightning card. So the scheme card has it just does what it says on it, basically. The only difference is, so yours are all going to say Bruce Lee because you don't have anybody else. Mine will all say Invisible Man. Yours will say Harpies or Medusa. If all the Harpies are dead, you can't play that scheme card anymore because they're gone.
But lightning is scheme, you said?
Lightning is the scheme. It's a yellow scheme card.
Or if it says any, then it can be played on any card.
Any person can play it.
Yeah.
You have an attack that you can do on your turn, which is the red Starburst or the purple. The purple is half attack, half defense, so it can be used as both. But if you use it as an attack on your turn, so let's say I would say I'm attacking Bruce Lee, and I would throw my card down, and then you would now choose to defend. You would throw your card down. We would flip them simultaneously, and we would resolve them. Okay. So Invisible Man is a melee character. Bruce Lee is a melee character.
And I'm a range.
You are a range. Your Harpies are melee. Okay. Harpies don't have a health dial, which means 1 point of damage and they're out. There are other characters that do have sidekicks that have their own health dials, like Merlin or.
Is it in the view?
Oh, it's not. I just didn't know if it was in your way.
No, it's not in my way.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. Just make sure the card you're using for the character. So if I'm attacking a Harpy, you cannot defend with a Medusa card. You have to defend with a Harpy card.
Or an any.
Or an any card. Good call. The bottom right corner tells you how many of that card are in your deck.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then if there's a tie, so if you look at your cards and they say like after combat, during combat, immediately, whatever, if there's a tie, it goes to defense. Defense acts first. That's pretty much it. Everybody has a special ability. Mine is to move through smoke, so I can move through my fog tokens. Bruce Lee, at the end of your turn, may move another space because
he's fast.
He can hop in, hop out. Basically, is what Bruce Lee can do. And then Medusa, anybody in Medusa's zone at the start of her turn, you would shoot them for damage. So stay out of Medusa's zone. Is the best thing to tell you there.
But if I move zones, then
yeah, your zone is anything underneath. So if Medusa is here, she can hit almost the whole board. Not the entire board, but almost the whole board. And we are playing at Mount Morial, which is Alice's place because I chose.
Good enough reason.
That's right. I love Alice, obviously. All right, so we are ready to roll, and I am first player, and I will announce what I'm doing for you guys. I'm going to maneuver, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a card, and I am going to... Two. So let's go 1, 2. Moving is an option, not mandatory. So I'm on a spot, and I will maneuver a second time, and I will not move. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is my hand limit. And also the reason drawing a card is mandatory is because at the end of the game, as you run down, if you maneuver and you cannot draw a card, you bleed 2 times, 2 health. It is a mechanic to keep you not hiding, or you'll just run out of cards and die. So I am done. Joe, you are up.
All right, I'm going to maneuver as well.
Okay, so draw a card. So, to give you guys a heads up, some of your special stuff. So Bruce Lee has Jeet Kune Do attacks. Jeet Kune Do attacks.
Jeet Kune Do.
Jeet Kune Do, Kune Do attacks. Whatever. Generally gain you another action. he can just keep going and going and going. And on
Yeah.
top of that, he can usually recover those out of his discard pile after he played them and play them over and over again. So if you get caught into a chain attack with Bruce Lee, it's bad. So don't let that happen. Medusa has a couple things that let her boost her attacks and some that do some massive damage. So Medusa can throw like a 9 on you real quick if you're not watching.
Okay. And
Also, remember, we're still at the store. Come in. Anything you purchase today will essentially be donating. So come on in. And if you want to go to my store and buy any of my merch, that'll also be donated. Anything I get from it.
alright.
Okay, so I
maneuvered again.
Maneuvered twice. You
Yep.
didn't move. You do have your optional move.
Actually, yes, I will take that.
Okay. All right, Justin, you are up.
Let's see. I'm going to, I'll maneuver. Why not? Okay. Then I can move up to 3, including my harpies can all move.
You got it.
Up to 3.
Up to 3. The only thing is you have to move one completely and stop before you can move through. You can't move one like 2 spaces and move something else.
But I can
down
move
one.
Medusa through to
Yes,
here, right?
you
And that's 1, 2 spaces, 3.
Yeah.
Then if
Don't
I
like
want
that.
to do 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, right? And just do that. Do like a little bit of a
Now he is in a pink.
So where does that go?
You can hit all of these.
Except Bruce, right?
All of
Yeah, you can't hit me.
these. Jeez, you can hit all the way to here.
Green, pink, or yellow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm okay with it.
So if I want to then say...
Oh, and adjacent is connected by a black line, even though it's like these are not adjacent. Adjacent.
But these are.
Those
You
are
can go in
adjacent.
between these 2 zones.
Yeah,
are
and
adjacent.
range doesn't. If you're ranged or adjacent, so
Yeah.
you could be in. He could be in a different zone, but adjacent to you, and you can hit him.
Okay. But like if I was here,
yes,
then I could hit him here.
Yep.
But because I'm back here, I
hit
I
him.
can't technically. I don't have line of sight.
Yeah, but you can hit
on Bruce yet. But I have line of sight on the Invisible Man. So let's try that. YOLO. All right. So I have to use one of the red Starburst cards and one of.
So you're
one of the
attacking
purple cards.
from
I'm
Medusa
attacking from
to
Medusa
Invisible Man.
to the Invisible
All right.
Man. And if I want to play that one, right?
Got
I
it.
guess.
Yeah. So we will resolve. I don't know where we are on camera on these. Can you see these? Okay. I just want to make sure those are in frame. Are they in frame?
They're a little low.
Oh. Okay. So you attacked with a 2. I blocked with a 3.
Okay.
Okay. So after combat, I'm the defender, so it defaults to me first. If Invisible Man is on a space with a fog token, all opposing fighters on spaces with fog tokens take 1 damage. I am on fog, your harpy is dead.
Okay. That harpy's gone.
After combat, if you won the combat, deal 8 damage to the opposing fighter. That's what I'm talking about, but you did not win the combat.
I did not win the combat.
That is a bad one.
That is brutal, and I actually am a 4 because I'm on fog.
Right.
So these get
okay.
discarded?
They get discarded.
And that's the end of that.
Ah, okay.
Don't want to get hit with that.
Yeah, I imagine that'd be bad.
Yeah, because had she won the combat, you would have taken at least
That would have been
one,
more
so
than
that's
half my health.
That's 9 damage on you real quick.
Yeah.
Yep. So that was your 2 actions?
That was my 2 actions.
Okay, we're back around to me. I am going to... maneuver and pop through fog to this fog, and I'm going to attack Medusa. Medusa.
And defend has to be a defense card.
Has to be a defense or the purple, the blue or the purple, and it has to be for Medusa.
What about
or any? Yeah.
Any you can play. The lightning bolt you can't play,
cannot.
right?
That's
because
a
that's a
scheme.
scheme card.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so these are tied, so it is a block. After combat, yours goes first. Move your fighter up to 3 spaces, so you get to move 3 spaces now. If you want to, you don't have to.
If I want to go here.
Yep. And now after combat, your opponent may choose to discard 1 card. If they do not, you may move each fog token to any other space. So you can discard a card to stop me, otherwise I'm moving my fog tokens. But your cards are very valuable. You probably want to hang on to those.
When do you redraw?
When you maneuver. Only
right.
when you maneuver.
Only when you maneuver. That's why that's important.
That's why it's important. Yeah, the hardest thing for people to learn when playing this game, because it's a really easy game, but you're just in the habit. Oh, it's my turn. Draw a card.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you can.
It's time for upkeep. There is no upkeep.
Yeah.
Nope.
And as soon as you run out of cards,
Your upkeep's
you
one
get
of the-
attacked real hard, real fast.
Yeah.
I would imagine, yeah.
You're
And you're automatically losing health,
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to burn an action to do your upkeep.
Yes.
Okay. I will not discard.
Yay.
I don't know. Why are you running away, man?
What are you talking about? I'm not running anywhere.
The fog's just blowing in the wind.
Right, yeah. He's definitely not going to poof over there.
Around.
As the great philosophers Bill and Ted once taught us, all we are is dust in the wind.
That's right. So that was my 2 actions.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Well, first I'm going to scheme. So all my attacks this turn are +1 value.
And gain an action, which means that costs nothing. So he is now at 2, and that's his attacks are +1.
And then I'm attacking Medusa.
Okay.
Rough.
She's right there, man. I mean,
Rough. I mean, I did kind of walk her into you.
I'm not upset by it.
And then I strategically walked my fog away.
But it's a +1.
So that's a 5.
It is.
So you take 1.
1 damage.
And then we have after combat, that goes to him because he is defense.
You must discard a card.
Okay. Do I get to choose or?
Yeah, it doesn't say, so you get to choose.
Okay.
Card. And then after combat, if you won the combat, choose one of the fighters in the combat, move them up to 2 spaces. You did win the combat.
I don't want to discard any of these, man.
Exactly.
Alright, I'll discard that. Okay, so that means he did take a damage, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pushing you.
You're pushing me away?
I am. And then my second action, because, well, technically third.
Technically third. So these are discarded. All these are discarded.
Yep.
So discard those 2.
I'm going to maneuver. And it's also the end of my turn, and I gotta move an extra space.
That's true. So while we're going, Justin, I'll start with you, but as far as like the pandemic and COVID and everything, how did that impact you and mental health wise? And
Been more difficult than I thought it would be, to be honest. Like, I had COVID back in August and managed to come out of that fine, a lot better than sadly a lot of other people did.
Right.
But a couple interesting things I discovered during that is, like, I started drinking a lot more.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, to where it actually started becoming a problem.
Wow.
And I eventually kind of had to address it, and I haven't given it up completely.
Yeah.
But I have scaled it back quite a bit.
I mean,
because I realized it was becoming an issue where I would stop by a liquor store, run out to a liquor store, pick up a 6-pack, or pick up a 12-pack, and completely kill it in one night.
Yeah. Well, and it's easy to sit around the house.
I was sitting at home, not doing anything, watching a movie or playing video games, and typically while I'm playing a video game or while I'm doing something like that, I'll crack a beer or two, and it just became like, just once the light switch turns on, it was really hard to turn off.
Yeah.
And that was like not really something that I really experienced like that up until having to basically stay at home for most of a year.
Right.
And not go out and do anything, and then it just became really easy for me to fall into that trap. So that was probably the biggest thing I had to struggle with, just on top of then everything else of not being able to go out and see anybody, not being able to see, family or friends or really anything like that much. And yeah, it was pretty rough to handle.
Yeah. Well, again, thanks for sharing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know we're getting very personal on here today, but I think that's good. That's what it's about. So
I don't want that one. Can I pick a different card?
Yeah, you can maneuver a second time, and your turn is over. Yes, you can.
All right, but that's the thing. Is at the start of your turn, you may deal 1 damage to the opposing fighter.
There you go. You don't want to be next to him.
Your zone, and I am unfortunately
you are in my
your
zone.
I thought I was smooth getting out of there. Okay, I wasn't. While Justin's thinking, Joe, anything you had going on, or?
Yeah. I mean, it was a little rough, especially at the beginning, because I'm a fairly social person.
Sure.
And all of a sudden, just all my plans, just stop at once.
Right.
And I live by myself, so just several months of just me living in my apartment by myself, nobody else, just like the crushing loneliness.
Right.
Until everything kind of started settling a little bit more, and more friends got vaccinated and things like that.
Yeah.
I saw over the last year maybe about 5 of my friends, really.
Yeah.
So that was not terribly easy.
Right. No, it's funny too. I would say it's funny. It's not funny. It's
not funny, haha.
Yeah, but like you're talking about, you living alone. So, and I obviously had my family there when it was normally I was alone. Mm-hmm. So I was missing my alone work time because my family couldn't go to school and work. And so my friend, very close friend who lives alone, was going through what you were going through. And he was venting to me about feeling alone, and I'm venting to him about feeling like crushed, like all these people are here.
I could be alone.
These people are here.
Yeah.
I need them to be not here, they're here. But it's so interesting, and to him, I had it made. To me, he had not had it made, but you know what I mean. And we what we did was we both bought Mario All-Stars on Switch, and we would video chat all night long playing Mario All-Stars, talking about it. And it kind of like got him through like having somebody to talk to, and me to just like disconnect from everything. It was, I mean, people coped with everything so different.
And that's the thing, you need a balance with it. Like you can't just be completely by yourself at all times, and you also can't be just surrounded at all times either.
Yeah.
It's you gotta have a little bit of control over it.
Yeah, for sure.
So okay. Game question.
Yeah, no,
when I'm going through for an attack,
yeah,
and if I want to try and boost it,
I think it's a great idea.
Do I do this?
So it should
do I discard both cards?
It should tell you if it's in the text. It says after combat, during combat.
It says during combat.
Okay,
you may boost this attack.
After you see us resolve, then you can choose.
Then I can throw down.
Yes.
Oh, so so you don't have to waste it if.
Come on, Invisible Man.
Now.
I mean, I guess I kind of tipped my hand.
A much nicer person. So that in this game, everybody has a card called Feint, and Feint cancels the effects on those cards. So, so what I'm looking for is a Feint card to stop that from happening, because I don't want that to happen. Don't want that to happen. Let's see. All right, we're gonna go with that. So you have a 3, I have a 3, but I'm on a fog, so I'm a 4. So now
So I can throw that down.
during
for a 5.
combat, you can boost to make that a 5, so you'll hit me for 1. I'll take my 1.
Now, do both of these then resolve?
Nope. That's
Just this
just
one.
a boost.
That's just the boost.
It's only used as a boost.
Okay.
So this one's done, and now we're on to my after combat. So, after
Okay.
combat. So I draw 3 cards, then choose 2 cards from my hand and put them back on the deck in any order. So I draw 1, 2, 3. I put them in my hand. Then I
And
can
then you
take
put
any
2
2 out of my
back.
hand.
Nice.
Back.
You can't have more than 7 in your hand.
Correct. At the end of your
round.
at the end of your own turn. Okay. Go. This one back and this one back. Okay.
How would one attack with the harpies? Just announce an attack?
You have harpy cards or any cards. So this one you could have
right.
attacked with a harpy because it was any.
Because right,
and it would have been 1.
Gotcha.
Okay, so was that your second or first?
That was
That
my
was the
second.
second.
All right, then you are done, and it is on to me.
Dun dun dun.
And I am going to play scheme card. If Invisible Man is on a space with a fog token, deal 2 damage to any one opposing fighter. Hey Bruce, 2 damage.
Can't even do anything against it. Just take 2.
I support that choice.
I don't like it. I was doing good.
That's right. And now, man, this is so.
Just keep focusing on
Do I,
man.
yeah, do I run or do I fight? Well, we're gonna run. We're gonna see what you guys can. I don't want to just stand there. We're gonna move. All of these are way too close to Bruce Lee.
Gee, I wonder why I moved over there.
Don't like that. All right, we're gonna go here to that fog. Is that 1 movement? It is. Yeah, I can. So that was 1. I could actually move here.
Restart. Left going out. Okay.
Get it back.
Here you go.
You broke me?
Yeah.
It says my restream chat's gone.
Oh, now you just need to log back in?
So we're on. Lex
We're
broke,
back.
Lex broke stuff
I
again.
didn't break anything this time.
We're back.
This time.
He says he didn't break anything,
This is
but
why I wanted a wired connection.
wait for Instagram later when I taking photos of all the things that we
That one I did break, but I did not break it this time.
the tripod that's like crooked like this. So all right,
It works.
It was. It's working.
Technically.
All right, you're up.
All right. So I'm going to maneuver. Oh, that is an awesome. Okay.
I don't like that sound.
I like it.
Liked it better when you were beside each other.
Then I'm going to move over here. And then attack. I am, sir.
This is your second action,
Yes.
which we all know says gain 1 action on the card.
Don't worry about it.
Where are my feint cards? Stop all of this nonsense. Alright. I think I have to do this.
All right. Okay. So you did win the combat.
So I blocked. Well, I'm technically 5. I forgot
Yep.
I was on fog.
But you also
cancel all effects on my card.
Yep.
That's okay. I didn't want to do any of those things.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I was like, man, I got to move away from him. At least he'll have to move into me again. But then he gets to move my fog token away from me. I don't like that. All right. So good deal.
All right. So though, let's see.
And yes, you did gain an action.
I did.
I got nobody in the chat. Somebody say hi to me in the chat. Make me feel good about myself.
So I'm attacking again.
And blocking is a choice. You can just take the damage, just like if you don't want to get rid of the card or you don't have the card. So
you just eat it.
You just eat it.
All right. Well, you just took 1 damage because you get the +1 with the
fog.
thing, which I hate that fog. We need to get rid of that.
How do you get rid of the fog?
I have
You
no
don't?
idea.
You don't?
You
Push
can
him out of
you
it
can
and
move
then
it
do-
around
yeah.
and get me off of it if you can. All right. So after combat goes to me first. Draw 1 card. Move 1 fog token up to 2 spaces. It's a very dangerous with Medusa out there. I'm gonna move it here. Yep. Yep. Fine. There.
Okay.
And then
Fine.
Then I get to move you up to 2 spaces.
You do.
So
Okay.
move you there. And then
Then my opponent moves a different fog token 2 spaces. You get to move that one or that one.
oh, okay.
So you could move it there
Over
if
here
you
too.
want. If you want to move it there.
Nope,
And
I
that's
don't.
a good spot
I
for
don't.
it.
I think I'm gonna move it further away from you.
Hi, Stork. That was you. That was you said that.
Oh.
But also, I get to move another space.
Restream's very active in the chat today.
Don't like that. All right.
I
You did
appreciate
that.
it. I like it.
Oh no.
That's interesting.
Oh, you
Your
moved
turn,
me into
sir.
your zone. All right, so I'm gonna take mine because of your ability.
I did, didn't I?
He moved me into your zone, so Medusa hits me for 1.
I'm gonna go. Yep, Medusa hits for 1, and then I can shoot you from here too.
You can.
I don't have to move.
You couldn't, but now you
But
can.
now I can.
Now you can.
All right. Or do I wanna? Or do I wanna move again?
Yeah, you probably wanna just hang.
Do I want more cards?
Hang over by the side, not do anything.
Do I what? Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna shoot.
Of course you.
I'm gonna shoot Josh.
are.
I'm going to make an attack on Josh. A ranged attack.
You know what? Do it. We
Just
got
gonna eat it.
Yep.
All right.
Eat it.
For 3. After combat, draw 1 card.
2, 3. Okay.
The problem is I'm gonna have a hard time trying to get close to you later.
Me?
No, not you. Him.
Yeah. I boosted. I was playing with my kids, kid and his friend. They were running away from me because I was Bruce Lee. So I boosted F6 movement, ran across the board, killed them both. It's like, take that, punks.
I'm digging this though. This is
Yeah.
this is the first time I've been able to play it, but it's fun.
And the fact that we're playing, let's see, I guess this board and Medusa's in that set, but all of these are in different sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only set I don't have is the Buffy set. I did not watch the show. I don't know.
I almost
anything
played as the
about it.
Raptors.
So yeah, the Raptors
The Jurassic Park
Raptors
Raptors.
are really hard. I'm not good with the Raptors.
Yeah?
I don't know.
They're hard to play.
I don't know if they are or if I'm
Or
just
it's just
bad
Josh.
because so the Raptors come with engine, and you're so Muldoon and you have his sidekicks,
right?
And he gets to lay traps down. And the only way to get rid of the traps is to walk through the traps, and the traps do 1 damage as you walk through them, and then they stop you. So he can kind of maneuver around the board and put these traps out, and
all you do is just take damage, take damage.
Yeah,
take
but
damage,
and the Raptors don't have a lot of damage. But the thing is, there's 3 main heroes. You have to kill all 3 Raptors. They're the only ones like that. Everyone else, you just have if we kill Medusa, you're out.
So more of a swarm kind of.
Yeah, and they get
thing.
a +1 for everything. Oh, they're raptor adjacent to the target,
Oh,
so they
wow.
swarm you.
Yeah.
So
Clever
it's,
girl.
it's very interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, clever girl's a card in there.
Yeah, that makes
all right,
sense.
so is it me now? Did you go 2
Yeah,
times?
I did. I
you
went
too.
2 times.
You did go 2 times?
Wait, no,
did
you
the first
attacked.
time. You
What
attacked.
was
I did the.
You maneuvered?
I maneuvered. I
okay,
drew a
okay.
card,
Okay.
decided not to move, and then I
Okay.
attacked. Did a long range, magic bow attack that did 3 damage.
All right, we are going to do this. So I'm going to play a scheme. Which I don't know. So vanish, recover 1 health, remove Invisible Man from the board. At the start of your next turn, place an Invisible Man in any space. If this is your first action, end your turn. So that is
I
my
don't like
first
that
action.
one. That
My
no.
turn is off. Good luck, you two. I will see you later.
Well, there goes my plan.
Excellent. And I don't have to draw cards because now I can just wait you guys out. So I ended my turn 1 action early.
But anytime you can then
No,
decide that.
this card lets me. If I play it on my first action, I don't have to take my second.
Yeah.
So
I just realized for some reason I was moving my character 2 spaces each almost every turn. I can move 3. Oh well.
Well, that's
All
up
right,
to you.
that's
Yeah.
that's
I mean,
that's
it's
learned.
not like you've had a hard time getting to us. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could have done so much more.
Oh, Jen's in the chat. She's excited. She won the game. Awesome, Jen.
Yay.
Yeah.
So then I am going to move, and I'm going to. I'm going to boost it. 3, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then
Don't know, but we're running late. Supposed to go
going to attack.
I doubt we're gonna be done with this.
Alright.
All right.
You win, but I get to draw a card.
Yep. But you also have to discard 1 random card.
Which means you have to shuffle them up, and he gets to pick.
I did it random. I just threw one away.
Sure.
I don't know which one it was.
Did you boost to get over there?
I did.
You're
Yep.
far.
So that's the one I threw away anyway.
Now there you go. And also, yep. So then you lost 1, and I get an extra
Get an
action.
You hit him for 2, right?
Yes. So yeah, 2 damage.
2 damage.
2 damage. Then you're
What
gonna
was
hit
your
me
card
again.
effect? What was the card effect on that?
I get to draw a card.
Oh.
And I did that.
Okay. Is yours after combat?
Yeah.
That's the fun thing. So you have to draw first. So he may have ended up discarding your card you drew. The order in this game is pretty important as far as the way you do things. That's
We
why
did it in the correct order.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing out for the viewers that that's.
Raphael has not either. Yeah, this is our first time playing this game, and it's pretty interesting.
Me too. Never played it before.
Debating if I
Right.
should attack again or just get out of there because I'm still within range and that's going to be bad for me next round.
It's just 1 damage.
Get him.
I've eaten it twice. I don't think it's that
Yeah, I know. That's why you're at 9.
No, I'm at 9 because I didn't block once.
Alright.
I'm not going to use my extra movement. Let's get
Okay.
right there.
I'm gonna maneuver. I'll move down to here. Which means that doesn't actually do me any good, does it? Because he's not adjacent.
He is not adjacent,
And I'm
he
not
is
within
not
range.
in
Not in
range.
the range.
You go there, he's in range. Because it's brown. You go there, he's adjacent and brown.
Well, because that was 1, 2.
There's a better
Oh,
one.
you do have 3 movement too.
3.
Yep, so you can't be within range.
I can move into range. And then I can move my harpies. 2, 3.
This map's weird.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
There's one in the Goblin Fog set that is building tops and alleyways.
Oh, wow.
And you have to like
Be
you
very
can only
specific.
hop off the end and like run down. It's really difficult.
Okay. Let me go ahead and try to hit Bruce Lee.
All right.
Ready?
And tied.
Okay, so
snipe after combat.
After
I draw a
combat, he
card.
goes first. His defense is a Jupon. What'd you call it?
Jeet Kune Do.
Yeah, that's what I said. And add it to your hand, so he gets to get one back.
It is his
And then now you get to draw your
personal
one card.
brand of martial arts that he made.
Isn't that cool? To just like, I made a martial art.
Yeah.
Right. Just like
mine would be like sitting on the couch, watching Seinfeld and eating potato chips. That would be my brand of martial arts.
That's a good martial art,
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
Martial arts, I just throw beer cans at people
Yeah.
walking down the street.
That was the guy in Tekken, right?
Yeah. That was Tekken 4, I believe.
Yeah, right.
Wait, there actually was a character in Tekken 4?
He was just, he was just super drunk all the time.
Yeah.
He just fell around. I was really bad at the game, so I played that guy because I was like, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna lose, but I was at least want to be funny.
It was Tekken.
Who's up? Me? You?
That was my
That was your
first
second
one. That was
attack,
my
yeah.
second attack. So now, are
Now it's
you
back to him.
Are you bouncing back into the fold, or
Yes,
what are you
so I
doing?
have to come back. I can come back anywhere I want. You guys kind of moved around and did weird stuff that I wasn't expecting.
He's got to keep you on toes, man. Why is Bruce getting surrounded now?
Well, now you can't move. That's why.
I don't like this.
All right, so I'm gonna attack Bruce.
I'm going to take it.
See, this looks like
You're gonna
Snow
take it?
White
Yep.
to me.
Oh,
that was a bad one.
Whoa,
That was brutal.
so glad you decided to eat that one.
Okay, that was bad.
Actually, I'm not, because I thought it was going to be even better when it said
Brutal.
cancel all the effects on
Right,
your card
yeah.
and take 5. But all right, I'll deal with the 5. All right, so that was 1. So now I know you have nothing. I could just smack you again. But I have this scheme card. It's called Vanish, and I'm going
Again?
to gain a health and disappear off the board. So
But then you're letting him get away. We had him cornered.
I'm not letting him get away. I'm letting you two sort it out. This is where I exit, and you two talk about and resolve your problems.
You two talk about how does this make you feel?
Yeah, as I was telling these guys before we started, but people online, I had read in some things saying the Invisible Man wasn't a great character, and I think he's cool mainly because I love the mini, how he has a hat and a coat and then the like cane, no hand, like it's the mini is perfect. But I really liked him, and I've played him once before, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play him again and see. I really like him. And a lot of people online are saying that you got to play him the long game. But if anybody's on here that is chat that has played Unmasked or played Invisible Man, I'd love to hear your thoughts, because I think he's pretty cool.
Seems to be pretty sweet.
It's just, I don't know. I think it's the same like with Dice Throne or any kind of those games where you have your specific
You have your
character.
flavor.
Yeah.
People say one's better than the other, but for me, in this game, almost every time I've played it, the person who's the most experienced has won, just because they understand the characters better. But
All right.
I'll take 2.
Yep, and I cancel the effect on your card. I'm sorry.
I don't get to draw my card. Wah. Alright, so 2 damage.
Yep.
Alright.
I would be attacking somebody else if they didn't disappear on me.
Alright, let's go ahead. Let me maneuver.
Oh, I still get my second action.
No, you do, don't
No, I don't.
No,
Never
you
mind.
don't.
Second
You get
maneuver. Never mind.
you
You're
get
right.
your
You're
third
right. You're
action
right.
because you gained an action.
I do. Yes, you're right.
You
That's
gain
what
an
I
action
got.
on that card.
So I'm attacking you again.
This is why you disappear. This is why you leave the board.
And I have to.
Bruce is like my
You don't
fifth
have
action,
to.
my
You can
sixth
just take
action.
the damage if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna just. You're setting me up for her. I know I have to eat it.
Okay. That's 3.
And you gain an action.
Yep.
Oh. That's why I left the board. I knew that was coming.
Gonna start happening.
I knew that was coming. Oh.
And then
flip it.
Actually,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually going to err on the side of caution here.
What? You don't want to run yourself out of cards? I think you should. Run right out of cards.
I'm also getting out of range of you in case if you decide to retaliate here, which you can't really go after him. So
yeah, but you walked right into the harpies, so.
Oh, that's right, I did. I didn't even notice that.
How does that work out for you?
Are you maneuvering?
So I'm going to maneuver for the first one.
Can I throw out a beginner suggestion?
Yeah.
You might want to move harpy, because then you
need help from here.
trapped him in. Because this one is not adjacent. There's no connecting line. So if you move there, you have 2 adjacent.
Okay.
If
Well,
you want.
I can still move them because I can
you
move
can.
all 3 of them. And then, yeah, 1, 2, 3 back into that zone. So, so I have 1 action left, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
how much damage did you end up taking on that last one?
I took like
Non-zero number.
I think it was 6 damage. The last turn.
Oh yeah, 'cause you couldn't
6
block.
damage total.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Let's
that updated.
do. Actually, let's do. I'm gonna attack with one of the harpies. You just eat it; they're harmless.
They are.
All right. And your opponent discards 1 card.
Yep. I lost 2 health. And I do mine first, right?
Mm-hmm. And then now you discard 1.
So see, the trick to this one is you wait till they have no cards to defend, then you attack them with this card. So you get a 1, then you've won the combat and you draw 2. Which with your 18 actions generally is pretty easy to do. Yeah.
Alright. Well, since we're the only 2 people on the battlefield,
Right.
unless someone else just happens to pop in.
Alright, let's.
I had a feeling you were going to do that.
Welcome. And I will. I did that. Doesn't matter. I'm going to scheme. And I'm going to. Invisible Man is on a space, the fog token, which I am. Deal 2 damage to any one of the opposing fighters. 2 more, Bruce. 2 more. No, actually, Medusa. 2 to Medusa. Let's
2 to
do that.
Medusa?
Yeah.
Even out your odds a little bit?
Yeah. I was going to take you down to 3, but I think we'll do that. And then I'm going to maneuver out of Yato there to here. And that's it. That's my turn. And I actually am on the board. Staying on the board. So if my... Let me look on my phone to see if that's right. But it looks like we're getting close to $600. So let's get to $600 and let's do some more giveaways.
This game. Here's food.
Are you playing? Okay. We keep trying to get JD good, but
This point is to get.
yeah,
It depends on
shoot
how
three then.
he's.
That's cool. And I'll just sit here and chit chat. That's all right. And that'd be.
You want to confirm with?
I already know he's
He knows?
good.
Okay.
He's time. I just don't know if. Well, wait. He needs table. What's he need?
Tabletop. Okay.
Donation page. $609. We're past that. All right. Awesome. So we'll do another giveaway here after this game's over.
Okay.
Tell me in the chat what you guys. Oh, thank you for shouting us out on Instagram. Tell me in the chat what you want me to give away next. You want me to give away Fort or Element? Look them up. Which one do you want me to give away next?
In the meantime, I'm going to attack.
Nah.
Attack him here.
Nah. You don't want to do that.
No, I think I do.
Got a lot of cards in here. Is this the big one? Is this the big one? You think it's the big one? I think it is. We're gonna do that.
All right.
Fort. Raphael wants me to give away Fort. I
So-
canceled everything and turned your card to 0.
It cannot be. Oh, that last line ruins it. Because like the automatically goes up to 5, but nope.
I said I thought it was the big one. I was right. It was.
Ah, that would have been bad. That was bad. I don't like that. Why'd you do that to me?
Well, because I didn't want you to do what you were about to do to me.
But I
That's all.
wanted to do it.
I know you did. I know you did. So that was your second action.
That was my second action.
That's unfortunate.
All right. I'm gonna maneuver.
I was being nice to you.
I just think that was hilarious.
It was. I'm not saying otherwise.
1, 2, 3. Go into here.
We cannot let him do
here.
control those
Let's
spaces.
go into here.
Oh no.
So I'm sorry, Bruce.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Fish. Say fish. It's very the mechanic too of that your cards are attacks and defenses, and like it's hard to know what to do, when to block, when to let it go.
I'm gonna go ahead and boost.
You cannot.
Oh.
Cancel all effects. He fainted you.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still for 1.
Yeah.
So also on the Deadpool, he made 3 feints, and one of them is faint, F-A-I-N-T, and it says knock your character over, make a fainting noise, like gain 3 health, standing back up.
That's great. All right, your turn, Josh.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad for me.
I'm going to. How much health does Josh have?
10.
He has way too much.
10.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a struggle.
All right, let's see. What can I do? I'm gonna maneuver. There. Going to scheme. Move 1 fog token to another space, gain 1 action. I'm going to maneuver again. That will be my turn.
If Medusa dies, do I still have my harpies, or do they die automatically as well?
If Medusa dies, you are out of the game. If your hero dies, they're done. You lose.
The sidekicks can't just avenge me.
The harpies are blocking me from doing what I really want to do, unfortunately.
Yeah, what they're good for. Not to mention, Medusa brings her harpies back to life. So even if you kill them, Medusa
I had to discard that card.
Medusa can bring them back.
Yeah.
there's more.
That was both your actions, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, 3, but yes.
Oh, 3.
3. I finally got to do a third action, not 7 like Bruce Lee, but do what we can over here.
Okay. I'm boosting the movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The 1-inch punch, you boosted?
Yep.
Oh man.
And fighting.
Oh wait, you're fighting
No,
me?
yeah, I'm fighting you.
We're still
Oh yeah, still
still be seen.
I'm taking it.
Okay. So that is 3 damage, but also after combat, deal additional damage, and I gain an action.
That's 4.
That's 4.
Then
this might be the end of old Invisible Man. He might actually be
do another
invisible
attack
for the rest of the game. To me?
Yep.
Yeah, we're taking it.
All right. Yep, that's a 5 now.
See, it was funny the first time, right?
Yeah. Oh, you still have 1
down
health
to
left.
1.
I don't get another action.
You don't, and as a
And now I don't like being right next to you.
I shouldn't tell you that your ability is you get to move 1.
Yeah, yeah.
But I will.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, because that
moved out of your range.
Moved out of
and
my
out
range.
of me, away from me too.
Because now you can't automatically take take the damage. Okay.
Doesn't matter. You got 3 movement. You can move right in between the two of us. Probably kill us both.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you.
You know why? Because all he has to be is on the board and he kills me when he starts his turn.
I'm gonna take it.
Can I choose this time to boost it to 5?
Oh.
During combat, you
Yeah,
may boost this attack.
you can.
You're dead, Bruce.
Well, see, that was the thing. I needed to survive 1 more round with no cards in my hand.
Yeah.
So I could do that. Because that would have
what
pretty
is
much,
that?
that would have killed either of you, really.
Yeah.
It
If your
automatically
hand is
makes
empty, the value is a 6.
Is that like your Super Saiyan card?
Yeah. So that's what I was trying to do, but I always had to I couldn't do it without making that the single card, and have that be the single card in my hand.
Right.
I always
That's
had
my
1
2
extra
actions.
card that I didn't need.
I'm gonna maneuver.
Yeah, I
To be
figured.
fair, this is a mortal man going against Medusa and the Invisible Man. I mean,
Yeah.
You did pretty good.
He died with honor.
He did. He did awesome. I can't end my turn in his zone or I'd die. Like I don't even know how to kill you because I can't end beside you.
Start running.
Maneuver a second time.
just trying to build up that hand first.
I gotta
Yeah.
one shot him where it's done. Like that's my only option, and I don't even think I can do that. So That's my turn.
Okay. Maneuver.
I'll make sure I'm actually not in your zone by accident and just die.
I gotta see how close this one, the second one of that was to the top. Because if I use this and maneuvered, it was the next. I could have used that to block it, and I would have been fine.
You'd have been out of cards, but you'd have been alive.
Yeah. But then again, I would have gotten that card again if it's the
Yeah.
only card in my hand.
Yeah. I knew that was coming.
All right.
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing.
Attack with the harpy.
I don't like that.
Got her in one.
Yeah.
So I block for 4. So I draw 3 cards and choose 2 from my hand and put them back in my deck. Thank goodness I can put the ones I don't want because you're about to make me discard something. So was that your second action?
That was.
Put this back on top of my deck.
I mean, granted, Charizard's a cool mono, but there's just so many to pick from. Most of them are picked. There's like 3 or 4 of them.
And that back. Discard this.
Alright.
Alright, you have one play.
So it's my turn, huh?
It is your turn.
A maneuver. And I'm going to maneuver again. Card is and stay right there.
Alright. Maneuver. There.
I like playing this on Vorpal board because I can get a card count of the opponent.
And shouldn't really leave her there. Then I'll go ahead and attack you with the harpy.
Okay.
Or does that happen after you do that?
Nope, yours is immediate. I block for 4 and
don't do anything.
And you don't get to move my fog tokens.
Mm-hmm.
That's good for me. So that's your 2?
That is my 2.
Survived. Alright, so I'm going to play a scheme. Move fog token, move 1 fog token to another space, gain 1 action. Going to thought I got to move with that. I can't beat you.
Just delaying the inevitable.
I know. I'm like I have to over.
You can just stay in my zone and just
I can't. That's what I need. I need to get in there and get you.
And just like fade away, giving me, the middle finger as you go.
So I still have 2. I'm gonna maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
I still have 1 more. Is that right? Because I schemed and gained an action.
Mhm.
Maneuvered once. Let's say where I'm at and maneuver again. I'm done.
All right. Let's maneuver. Let's take a look and. Then I'm going to attack with the harpy.
I'm on fog, so 3 is 3. After combat, draw 1 card. Move
Fog
1
two
fog
spaces.
token 2 spaces.
Then your opponent moves a different fog token 2 spaces.
And then I get to move my fighter up to 3 spaces. I choose not to.
Okay.
Well, maybe. Nah, I'll stay there. Alright. There you go.
Really messed me up there. Thought I had you, but nope, you slipped away yet again. How do I get back to my fog?
Alright. I will.
Oh, you got 1
attack
action
you
left?
with the harpy. Yeah.
Oh. I thought you moved over here.
Oh, that was with my.
Ah.
Look at that.
That's right.
So yeah, that was my first action. My second action is attacking you with that harpy there.
Need to have him not have any defense left.
Like that.
There you go. I did it.
I needed that. I needed you to step on a fog token to kill you. I've been trying to get you to walk onto a fog token because as soon as I did that, I could kill you, and then I had this card to hit you for 5 if I started my turn on a fog token, and I needed exactly. I was like, you keep moving these. I'm like, step on the fog and then attack me. Like, how hard is this? Step on the fog, man.
And you were doing that like half the game too.
Yeah. Hey, good
game,
good game,
guys.
everybody. That was good.
That was good stuff. All right, here we go. So we are going to again run some Nami information and maybe some videos of me. I don't know what we got up, but then we are going to do a giveaway when we get back. We're coming back with Brian Lewis, designer of Dinosaur Island from Pandasaurus. My favorite game in the world, so definitely talk to Brian. He's an awesome dude. And is JD coming on? JD, owner of this location we're sitting in also, and Lex will be back, and I will sit here awkwardly in the background. That's the plan.
We'll just stare into the camera.
That's right. So thank you guys so much, and then when we come back, we're going to do some more giveaways, and Raphael said Fort. I'm going to give Fort away when we come back. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely. No, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Thank
definitely.
You. I love
I have
this
to get this game.
All right, yeah.
Any chance?
I've got the only one I have the Bigfoot and Robin Hood at home.
That is so fun too.
So I'll have to crack that.